Welcome to the doghouse.
And
What's up, y'all?
What is going on?
did you see that fancy congratulations from Annette you got there?
Yes, I did. Thank you, Ned. I appreciate that. Woohoo.
Mr. Monetize. This is your first live, well, not first live stream, but
Yeah.
first official live stream for the most part of,
Yep. Sure is.
of Mr. Monetize.
Yep. Thank
How
you
does
to
it feel
So
to
everybody.
be
what?
monetized?
Feels good. It's it's from everybody in this chat, and that man above you helped me
Yep.
get there. So appreciate it to everybody out there that did help. Appreciate it.
Yeah, congrats. It's awesome. Now we don't have to stress about watch time anymore.
No.
So now the streams will be 1 hour streams. No, I'm just kidding. Don't be the same. Everything will be the same. I was just kidding.
Only 1 hour now? I don't think
No.
that's.
No.
I think that's too short.
Yeah, usually we'll me and him will just bullshit half of that in backstage before we start. Usually.
Yeah. And he was having a little technical difficulty, so that's why we were late. So
Yeah, it's my fault. Blame me. It's okay.
Alberto, thank you so much.
now
Thank
see,
you.
thank you, Alberta. But you noticed the other day he goes,
Well, where'd that
here's a
little
here
sucker come from?
he goes, here's $100 super chat, knowing I didn't have a super chat. No, thanks, buddy.
I wonder where that little dinosaur came from. Usually
Well,
I get
you
the dumb
you
little dancing chicken parrot.
no, you can click different ones, dude.
Can you? I don't know. I never did.
Yeah, there's cats and dinosaurs and all kinds of stuff, dude.
You still blame me for what? What happened?
I still blame Justin.
For what? That's what I don't understand. For what?
Who knows?
I don't even see him say anything other than that. Did he just come right in, just rolling in with I'm a
For
bad
being
guy?
late. For being late, he's talking about.
Oh no, it's not me. It's not me. I'm not late. It wasn't me this time. No, it's never me. It's always an us thing.
What's up, Grow Guy? Sherry.
Hey, what's happening? I
Derek,
haven't seen you in
these
a minute.
balls.
Man, Derek Reptiles, poor guy's still gray and stuff.
No, he's not.
Can't even hook him up.
Heather.
Mo, did you hook him up?
Yeah, I already did before you even said anything. Mo to Danger, Cachet.
You trying to be on top of the game, huh?
John Moore, Sherry Lynn, Annette.
Yeah, welcome,
Mr. J.
everyone.
Welcome. Low life.
Let me start this. So are you going with the crown as your official logo, or is that just the one you're rolling with now?
So me and Got Balls LLC, Hooin and I, we do that show, Talking Balls on Thursday nights, and everybody's given us the hashtag Live Kings.
Oh, right.
So I'm just rolling with it. So we made some stickers and all kinds of, I did some T-shirts and stuff like that. So that's all it is. It only has to do with the Talking Ball show. It has nothing to do with me trying to be better than anybody else or any shit like that. It's just the people that are always in our show are the ones that.
Change is good. Shit, it's like rock it out. I wasn't sure.
Right?
You didn't know we had royalty in here, did you, Justin?
Well, I
don't know if I'm that far.
I knew who was here.
I don't think I'm that good, but
yeah, somebody the other day was all asked us. When we mentioned that you were going to be on, someone's all like, "Have you seen his new logo? It's fire!" And I was like, "What?" So I went to go look. So I had to go find the new one.
You smell like poop. You know that, don't you, Justin?
What?
You smell like poop.
Annette say that?
Yep.
Yeah, she's just mad. She can't even swallow. Do you want some food in that? How about a greasy cheeseburger?
Thank you, Alberto.
Huh? Big old pizza or something. She just had some crazy surgery done where she got to drink liquid for like a month or something.
I hope she feels better. What's up, Sherry Tap?
She's obviously feeling better enough to be ornery in the live stream, so she's feeling pretty good, apparently.
Thank you, Derek.
She must be on a pain pill.
Derek Reptiles is going to be on, and not this Friday, but next Friday.
That'll be cool.
Yeah,
I'll be there for that one.
Right on, yeah. He's a new up-and-comer. He's going to breed him some boas, he says.
Uh-oh. Yep. I don't know about all that.
He wants them live births. He wants the live births. He don't want to deal with no incubators, no eggs, no nothing. He said he just want them out in a couple weeks and gone. That's what he said. He's all, in and out quick, he says.
Right.
So, which, hey, there's nothing wrong with that too. I guess.
Nope.
The egg thing is going to be probably the more frustrating, or not frustrating part, but nerve-wracking part, I think. I mean, you guys have all done that shit. I'm still waiting for my first one. So, I mean, dealing with the eggs is going to be, but I think it's part of the game, though. It's
right.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
I've got 2 of them in the incubator now.
Right on.
So
awesome.
You got two clutches or 2 eggs?
2 clutches.
2 clutches. I was figuring that out, but I was thinking to myself that just sounded weird. So I figured I'd ask just in case, because hey, you know, things happen.
Yeah, it does. It does. So it's going to be, the first one's going to be on the 21st of this month. That's going to be pretty interesting. That was a pastel super stripe possible entry to a sugar female. So that's going to be interesting. If he proves out entry, that's just going to make him even worth even more when I go into my breeding cycle for this coming winter. So
right.
Hell yeah.
And did you do anything with your Ajax this year?
Oh, I'm busting balls with that Ajax. I got it in a lot of stuff. I've got it in albino. I've got it in desert ghost, black pastel, VPI xanthic. No clowns or pieds yet because I don't have any visual clown or pieds. But
thanks, Fritz.
Thank you, Jason. Hell yeah. That'd be some good clutches. Can't wait for them.
He got the pair too. I need to find out where that goddamn doohickey is.
What?
For the different stickers.
It's when you click on it. If you look above it, it's got different.
Oh, there we go. I didn't even know all those were there.
What's up, Got Balls?
Nice.
Got Balls LLC. Just talking about you, man.
Yep.
Welcome to the live stream.
That show's hit off pretty well. Him and I think him and I make a pretty good pairing, and you know we go off every Thursday. It's been a fun trip and a fun time of knowledge and trying to help everybody out that's coming into this industry and this community, and all the people that come into that live they're phenomenal.
You guys are the true kings and very brave for doing that shit on the Instagram. I have to say, I'm there for you. We don't get near the Instagram. You do something wrong or somebody wants to go whining, it could get crazy over there. So I applaud you both for sure.
So I am a new up and coming breeder. I'm about 2 years. This is my second year breeding. I had a alcohol addiction, and I turned my love for alcohol into my love for animals and reptiles now. So, it's been an awesome journey these past 2 years. I've met some fantastic people. I haven't really had any downs, and it's just getting bigger and bigger from there. So that's pretty much all of it in a handbasket.
And,
thank you, Sherry Tap.
Growing like crazy, ain't you?
Yeah, it's getting up there. What am I at? 2697 the last time I checked.
Nice.
So almost 2,700 followers.
Oh yeah.
So it's a trip. All the people that want to ask me questions and need help, and I remember last year, the year before, when I was sitting there asking all these other people questions, and now I'm turning around and handing that information down to other people. It makes it worth everything. What's that?
That's what it's all about. Passing it on.
Passing it on.
And just being able to maybe answer a question that somebody else, you know how the Facebook groups can be, So you got a safe place to come when they got a question to ask,
Exactly.
It does help. It does help.
That's the best part, is that they have a safe place to go without being criticized or hung up on a tree because they, made one damn mistake. It's a lot better for people to come in there and get it done from there.
Oh, Jason kills me.
How many kids are you up to now, Fritz?
I mean,
are you
like
just
he's got 10 of them.
Are you just stealing the neighbors' kids?
Oh yeah, I think he'll take them all. He don't care.
My 3 are enough. I don't want any more.
He's always got kids and nephews and all, or not kids, but just his kids and nephews and all that in his live streams. He's got jobs for everybody on the background. It's funny.
Oh yeah.
Yep, you're on messages. You're on this. You're on that. They do pretty.
Thank you, Cara.
Yeah, there's some good people in this chat. So 5 of his own and adopted his nephew.
That's the way to do it. So yeah, I'm just trying to do the best I can and helping everybody, and the information that I get from people, from Billy or whoever I can get my hands onto, that are willing to give me information. I try to hand it down to everybody else. I don't hide anything. I don't, the way it is the way it is.
All right. Well, of course, and that's the thing. If we can't answer the question, we know somebody who can answer somebody's question too. So that's a good thing.
The cool thing about it is that if I don't have the answer, there's 2,694 other people that I can ask. And I haven't found a wrong answer yet, so I must be doing something right, or I must be asking the right people. One of the two. Right,
for sure. Well, you're doing something right. Your collection's growing. How many are you up to now?
So I went down to about 78, and now I'm back up to just under 100. So I was down. I was doing good, and then my partner and I decided to combine all into one. So I took over his collection, and now I'm just gonna go for broke now.
Heck yeah. So what's your most anticipated clutch this year?
The pastel GHI Ajax to the GHI Lesser.
Nice.
Banging out, trying to get that super GHI Ajax. Lot of. I don't really care if it's. I don't care if it's a world's first or not. It doesn't bother me one bit if it is or isn't. It's cool that it is, if it would be, but I just, if you guys don't know my story with the whole Ajax, I basically was told to kick rocks on them telling me the information on it, or you could buy a snake from me and I'll tell you what it does.
Right.
And and I've done my fair share of research, and I did my clutches last year with it. I kind of understand a lot more than what I did last year or the year before. So now I'm going for broke and putting it in everything that I can, knowing that, there's a couple, people say they've seen it in a super form, but nobody's showing it. People saying they've seen it in clown, nobody's showing it. So right. I'm just going to go for broke.
Well, yeah, until somebody shows it up, then, it's right. Still all talk.
Right.
Well, welcome,
without
Jay.
A picture.
Thank you, Sherry. Talk.
So as long as, I'll do the best I can with it and try to help everybody else with it, and I'm willing to share the gene is, because you can definitely see the difference between what the Ajax does between that and a GHI pastel. So,
right.
And if I could see the difference and everybody else that I've shown it to has seen the difference, and I'm not hiding it by no means. So I'm just going to throw it in and swing for the fences and hope for the good stuff.
Thank you, Derek.
Hell
man,
yeah.
and you think, I've been keeping reptiles for a long time, since the 80s. And, nobody ever shared nothing. But you think nowadays that people would at least share a little bit of that information if you're in that same game, or have that gene and you're working with it, and just to basically tell you to kick rocks, that just,
it's all secret.
That just sounds like something Justin would say,
What the hell?
Well, you always tell people to kick rocks, Thank you, Gay. No, I'm just joking. But really, to tell you that,
yeah.
I mean, what I'm saying? It's just.
And I'm taking that information, and I'm taking that, the way they told me how to kick rocks, or you got to buy a snake for me to tell you how it works. I'm taking that and I'm going the opposite direction. You ask me any question about Ajax, I'll tell you everything that I know. I'm not leaving anything on the table, or I'm not, hiding anything. I'm putting everything out on the table. And if I hit that 5-card stud, and
thank you, Jerome.
I'm gonna just take it home, and I've got another new gene that I acquired by my partner. I've got a Zuwadi Fire, so that's another one that everybody doesn't want to talk about, or doesn't want to give you much information on. So I'm kind of just swinging for the fences with that too. So,
do you have an Ajax you can show? Heather was wondering to know. Cool.
Yep.
What's up, Jerome? Welcome.
You see them stickers I posted, Justin?
No.
Of Jerome's No Limit Royals.
No, I didn't see that you posted them.
Yeah, on Instagram. Let me tell you what, I like that wooden sticker, dude. That thing's awesome.
So this one here is just a pastel GHI, and then you throw in the Ajax. Nice. So just that one gene does that much work.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
And it sticks.
The scales one, I didn't see the other.
It sticks throughout, even the adults are still, they're not as bright as the babies. Obviously, nobody is as bright as the babies when they first come out or as they're growing. But, if you take the daughter and show the dad.
Not yet, that I'm aware of. I didn't go to the post office today, though. It's a madhouse on Monday.
There's the daughter and there's the dad. So it sticks through. As far, he's about 4 years old, so it's sticking this far. So,
Carlos Cruz, thank you, buddy. Thank you.
Carlos, what's up? Isn't that driving you crazy yet? Yeah, I'm gonna stop by there tomorrow. The draw, I'll see.
But that's like you said, though, Justin. In fact, I got your coffee card today. Thank you.
Oh, right on.
So, you send it to me, probably gets here in a couple days, but you send it next door.
It'll take 6 months.
It'll take 2 weeks to get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's crazy the difference of.
The closer you send it, the longer it takes.
Longer it takes. It's so weird. It's like the further away I send stickers, the faster they get them. It's just crazy. He's all, yep. Yeah. Damn, $10 and he's not even a blue name. That's his name. I checked Sunday and I did not get your sticker neither. I didn't go today, like I said, but I was there Sunday and I didn't get yours.
He is
What's
now.
up, patent pending?
What's up, patent pending?
Welcome. But yeah, I will go tomorrow and check it before the live stream and all that. So if I do get them, I'll share them.
You sent that shirt out and everything, and they got it, and they ain't even got my, as far as Saturday, hadn't got my stickers, and that was over a week,
Yeah, I sent them out stickers, and then it was like a few days later I sent out the shirt, and they've gotten both of mine.
Yeah. And it's like, it's crazy.
I told you, man, it's like the closer you send it, the longer it takes. It's like, I don't know what it is. It's weird. And sometimes I'm not even sure if I get anything anymore, half the shit anyway.
Yeah, I know there's a couple mailmen out there. They've got a nice sticker collection of people's stickers.
Oh, they gotta have a nice sticker collection.
I mean, they do.
They have to.
And it's somebody in the snake community. they got to know,
Somebody in the snake community is the private mailman.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably my own fault too, because I always use bright envelopes, put stamps, or stuff all over them, and You know, so they all stand out. So they know when there's a great big group of these colorful deals, it's me sending out stickers. They're probably swiping them, waiting for
you can probably feel them in them big envelopes too. Like, oh, look at these stickers. Oh, I got magnets too this time. Awesome. You know, you know.
You know, that's funny. You know, they're sorting the mail. All of a sudden, it sticks to something, and it's like, oh, there's a magnet in there. I'm gonna open it up.
Yeah, exactly. Because I've got some envelopes, dude. They've been kind of ripped, you know, and I'm thinking,
oh yeah.
We got one the other day. It looked like a mouse had chewed through it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's weird. Well, it might have been Heather's. They were kind of sticking out the side a little bit, and it's like, how did just one travel? You beat up the envelope enough to look like it's been worn out for months. You know, it's like, you know, you don't just get stickers poking out in one day. It's like, what are you doing to them damn envelopes, man? It's like crazy. Welcome, Zach.
UK breeders were throwing down today. Where was that, on YouTube or what, or on Instagram?
Who's throwing down?
Oh boy, breeders? Yeah, that
UK
was
breeders.
Rough shit over there.
Oh, did you see it?
I didn't see it, but I'm a part of a group on Instagram, and I couldn't catch it all, but it was some really cheesy, really bad shit going on.
Like, you know, just like trash talking each other kind of thing, or?
The part of the story is somebody rescued a snake from somebody else, and then that person that gave the snake up then turned around and tried to call the police on that person for having reptiles and guns in the house and all of this shit.
Yeah.
And, you know, saying that he was only rescuing reptiles for his breeding purposes.
And cop calling and all.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just craziness.
This is a flipping mess.
Well, hey, better over there than here. Nothing personal. But, hey, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm sure it goes on here too, but I did see
Welcome, Michael.
Instagram drama the other night. It was crazy.
I try to stay away from that Instagram drama. I try to stay away from all of it, but
oh yeah, I was on.
And keep that on the other side of the pond.
For sure.
I don't know. I bet they. I bet.
Like, you're saying hi to somebody on Facebook, huh?
Yeah, I guarantee.
I was like, I said, where's the message? I'm looking for that name. I'm like, I don't see it nowhere.
you know they weren't. They weren't talking shit to balls to you, because that guy's got arm size my legs. You know. You know what I'm saying?
Gav he's a big dude, man.
Yeah, he is.
I thought I was
that guy.
I would hate to throw it on with Gav.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Hopefully he's all just weights, but yeah, I don't want to even I don't even want to chance it. You know what I mean? It's like, he's a big dude. You know, like pop your head like a zit and shit.
It wouldn't even. He probably wouldn't even have to do much.
Yeah, no.
You
it's
know?
Funny when he puts on. Somebody will send him a shirt, and he's all, "Yep, it kind of fits." He's like this. I'm like, "Holy shit!" Yeah, it's about to pop off like the Incredible Hulk and shit. It cracks me up. Yeah, he's a really knowledgeable guy too. I've watched a lot of his videos.
Oh yes.
As well. I watched a ton of his stuff in the beginning.
Yep, that's one person that I followed. Gav and Urban Constrictors, Paul. He was another guy over there that I followed a lot of. And then, you know, of course, Billy. You know, you got who doesn't watch Billy.
Welcome to the live stream, my friend.
Thank you, Benham. Thank you. Yeah, you'd have to put. Who's that guy?
Sherry Eyewear. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
There's another YouTuber. He just moved to Thailand, and he does a lot of clubrets. He's got real big arms too, you know. But,
how big am I, Sherry? I wear a 3 to 4X shirt.
See, you're one of them. You always say the in between, and then if somebody's sending a shirt, I'm like him. He's the same way. It's either this or this.
Well, it depends on the shirt. It depends on the shirt, you know.
We can't tell that though. It's like, I don't want to send the big one, and then what? You thinking I'm big or what? And it's like, so I don't want to send the small one, and then if it don't fit, you can't wear it. It's
you know, it's like when you wash them, some just shrink like 2 sizes automatically, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, some of them do. They're kind of whack.
My kids are loving the shirts that everybody's sending, by the way. So thank you all for whoever's sending shirts, because I can't wear them. They're sending extra larges and larges, and I can't even put it over my head.
Oh yeah, that's who I'm thinking of. DM Exotics. You ever seen his channel?
Yeah.
DM.
Yeah. DM Exotics. He's married to like a girl from Thailand. And he's got a big house over there. But he's got some big arms too, dude. You know, he hangs out with like Cusco
and a bigger size.
and Dave Kaufman and stuff. You know,
I sent my shirts over to Billy, and I sent Billy 2X shirts. So I hope that when he gets those shirts and he washes them, that they shrink a little bit, because he's a small dude.
I've seen him put on some though that make him look pretty dwarfed. It's like, damn, somebody sent him like a triple large or something. It's like,
I seen that, Jason. Yeah, they do like a little lottery there in Thailand, and he had these 3 numbers he dreamed about, and he picked them, and it won. And so when he did that, everybody in his community played them 3 numbers, and they all won this like little lottery they got over there, and they're like, you know, they think he's like a lucky person now.
Oh, that's crazy.
Well, yeah, $100 is a lot over there. You're right. His house looks like it's worth $1 million, dude. You know, over there. So
I get some 3X shirts from Teespring, and they're too small. You almost have to order 4X, but then you can't order 4X because COVID has screwed all that shit up.
Oh yeah.
Well, I know, Jerome, but I was just talking about shirt sizes. Like when I order my 3Xs, they're like a 2X on me. So I figured I'd send him a 2X so it'd be an extra large when he washes it.
I got a couple links down there. I just did some shirts and cups and stuff in there at T Public and Store Frontier. The T Public thing's pretty nice. I got a bunch of shit listed there. It's in the description.
Yeah, I do Store Frontier and Teespring.
Welcome. Thanks for stopping in.
You do Store Frontier?
I do Store Frontier and Teespring. I do them both.
Yep. I haven't tried Teespring yet.
I
probably will, because I can put stuff on the back on their shirts. Right. So.
Well, you can do that on Store Frontier, but Teespring you can put shit on like the shoulders.
Yeah.
You know, and all that extra stuff. So.
Oh yeah.
I made my first shirt over at Teespring, and I had it sent over. I like it. It's pretty cool. I got the cuffs to the arms done, and it's loud and proud. So for that Talking Ball shirt or show that I do. Hey, Crystal. So what's been up on your guys' game lately? Because mine's just been Instagram.
We've been just pumping out the show. Just
YouTube.
Yep, trying to get him monetized. We got that done. So
you did?
Yep.
Yeah, and that's bad. I mean, I focus more time over here just to do that, because it's hard to be focused on two things, all the time. It just takes up all your time.
Man, the more that you do, the more places you hang out, the harder it is to keep track of everything or keep up with it anyway.
So do you what do you record on like Monday and then post it on Tuesday type stuff, or do you?
It's all
for when you do your YouTubes.
We do live
on my regular videos. I try to post on Saturday, but I put out the little shorts throughout the week. But filming just whenever you can get something filmed, kind of basically.
Yeah, we do our shows Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Plus, he does one on Tuesday, live streams, and then so we try to put. I'm probably have a video out tomorrow. So just when you can get them in there, I mean, it ain't like Chris Hardwick where we put out 1 or 2 a day.
That's too much.
Yeah, but that's what pays his bills, though.
Right.
Yeah, he's fully YouTuber, so
yeah, that's his main job
from YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, 1 or 2 a day just seems like way too much.
But
even though it is a daytime job.
If you can put out, but he's making some bank. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, but he's got what, almost 40,000 subscribers now.
Yeah.
I mean.
Oh yeah, yeah. Once he hits like 100 grand, he won't even have to make videos anymore if you don't want to.
Right.
He can just sit around and get paid from the ones he's already made.
Suppose.
You know, and that's he's doing it all on purpose. Like his, you know, the whole library of ball pythons, all that shit. People are going to be searching that shit forever.
What's up, Area 51? He's a sneaky snake, though. You got to watch him. Every time we suggest something, he goes, "I don't do it," and the next thing you know, he blows it up.
Yep, yeah. He is too.
He's all over that community tab, ain't he? Every day he's putting posts on that community tab.
I know. I asked him. I said, "How come you don't ever use your community tab?" "Oh, I do for members." And then
I do it for my members.
He's done a public post ever since, and it's like
every day.
Why can't you say, "Hey, check out the Iron Animal Show" on one of them posts? You know, sucking up.
I'm gonna comment. I'm gonna comment that on there. Then he's like, I don't. We was talking about shorts, and then he come back in and goes, "Hey, y'all know about them shorts?" I was like, "Yeah, we told you about them." He goes, "I don't like them." He goes, "They ain't doing no good." And we told him something. Next thing you know, he's putting out 2 shorts a day.
Yeah.
What's your question there, Michael?
I have one take off. I'm going, he says.
Thank you, Crystal. Thank you.
What's up, Area 51?
Crystal Plants and Pets. Welcome. Welcome. Damn. Look at you.
Damn.
So we got another show starting up here in the end of the month, called Breeders of the Round Table. That's going to be on YouTube. That's Mary's Pythons, Jack Moore, Scott Balls, J.K. Blaze, and myself.
I seen an ad for that. Or ad.
That's going to be an interesting one because we're doing 5 people. We're doing 10 people on a live YouTube.
Yeah, you can do it. It just you got to be, just
whoever's the host has got to have a paid membership to get 10 on there.
Yep, that's J.K. Blaze or Jack Morse has got that. So
right.
Here's that Zuadi Fire.
Oh, nice. I like that, dude.
Pretty trippy snake, but
that is nice.
So we got a lot of, it's not much new stuff here, but we're getting there. I got this little crazy crackhead of a snake.
Crackhead of a snake.
This thing's wicked, man. It's a pastel inchy gravel GHI.
Well, I like that too. That's
wild.
Beautiful.
And he's got an attitude from hell. Well, I think that's a pretty cool new gene, or a pretty cool new thing that I got.
Well, let me see if I can get your question answered here, Michael. Can you all see that?
I have a Motley and a golden child retic. I'm about to acquire a white lip python. What can you tell me about them?
I know Jason from Fitz Family's in here. He knows. He knows some stuff about white lip. In fact, he's thinking about getting one. So,
Jason from
Fitz Family.
Jason. Yeah. John from Super Serpents knows quite a bit about retics.
I can answer you a retic, but I don't know nothing about the white lips.
White lips are awesome snakes. I don't know much about them. I'm still learning about them, so I want one myself.
What do you want to know about them? Yeah, they want to know what do you. He goes, "What can you tell me about them?" So, I guess basically, are they?
Are they worth the bang? No, I don't know. I have no idea. I've never owned one.
What's up, Jason?
Yes, they're from Australia. Somebody asked Bearded Dragons from Australia. Headhunter.
Oh. Well, there you go. They're a bit whippy when you first get them out of their enclosure and tend to like to be left alone. You have a southern and a northern. Mostly
I love Australia.
Is it mostly temperament?
are lighter in color than.
Northerns are lighter in color and souths are darker. What's up, Ganja?
Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Oh, what happened? I was all acting a fool. He's about to say something.
I don't mind it. No, but do you guys got any anticipated clutches for the year?
None at all for me.
No, just my 2 girls. I got a Super Pastel and a Firefly female, and just trying to get my first clutch. I don't care if it's 1 egg or 10 eggs, 1 clutch, 2 clutches, doesn't matter. I just want to go through the process just to get it out the way, get that monkey off my back kind of thing. I won't have a huge collection anyway. I kind of like the more variety of a lot of animals versus a lot of just one. But
hopefully that answers. Hopefully, Michael, that answers some of your questions. You have any more? Just ask. He said they're a good-looking snake that do well with an area to climb. So
they like to climb. That's for damn sure. Well, I've got quite a variety of snakes. The most of them are.
You're welcome.
Are ball pythons. I got corn snakes. I got a Dumeril's boa.
Nice. Venom says, "Is there any scorpions being held?" I don't know. It's Irondogg's the host tonight, so I don't know.
Yes, Venom. Justin is going to hold scorpion for you tonight on Iron Animal. No. You asked me. No. You're going to ask me if there's going to be any. I'm going to put you on the spot. So yeah. So.
No, I already answered the question before you even started talking. I was answering already that you were the host, and I didn't know if you had any scorpions.
I don't, but Justin does, and Venom,
he's going to take tonight's super chats, and he's going to get him one.
I don't see why he wouldn't hold one for you. I mean, because you're a rock star.
I'll grab it tomorrow night on the show.
Yep, they just keep much like other pythons. Cool. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate the information.
See if they're done breeding. I'll pull out that super stripe. I would say not.
He says, nope, they're not done breeding.
Nope.
They've been locked.
Monkey business going on.
That's a good thing.
They've been locked for 3 days.
Damn, nice.
My pide's finally eaten and growing that I made last year. A little finicky thing that they are.
Justin, you got a question?
Yeah, do you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know if they get freaky like that. Oh, nice. I'm not sure if ball pythons are down like that. They might be.
Well, I'm
sure there's some.
Sometimes you got to turn them the right way, So.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you do. This is that GHI lesser that's going to be mama for that Ajax clutch.
Nice.
Her first year. So hopefully I can get some GHI, super GHI pastels out of that. That was the first original goal. I saw that on Billy's YouTube channel once, that super GHI pastel, and I'm like, I got to make that. I got to find some way to make it. And the entire time that I had it, I had this GHI lesser sitting here doing absolutely nothing.
Oh, yeah.
So I got her up to size and went to town.
Nice.
We're going to start her. This girl is she's just a little under 1,500 grams. Or this is the Desert Ghost that I'm going to make hets with the Ajax.
Nice.
So that's going to be. This I don't think anybody's done yet, so I think this will definitely, at least the head form would be a world's first this year.
Yeah,
so.
I figured that's what you were talking. I figured you were talking to Jason. It's all good.
We got some.
They don't 69. They prefer the European crisscross. Hucklebuck.
Yeah, the mahogany for him this year. So,
got any redhead or mandarin?
No, I do not. Redheads are too fiery for me, so I just stick with blondes.
They're too fiery.
I hear you.
See, what else do I got? No.
Got any clown babies?
No,
clown baby?
I'm hoping. I'm trying, but my pastel clown that I traded for last year produced 6 clutches. Everything was great. I saw the clutches that he produced. I held some of the snakes that he produced. And now this year, I have a Mojave Inchy het clown that I bought from Aussie Boyd's, and he ain't doing nothing. So I have a pastel Inchy het clown and a Mojave Inchy het clown females.
Justin's looking for a clown female and a pied female.
Well, not necessarily at the same time, no. But
I'm just saying you are looking for.
Along.
Right.
Yeah, I'll be making pieds. I got pastel pieds.
What's up, Scales?
I have my pastel pied with my Mojave het pied, and then I also have a Mystic het pied. So I'm going for 2 sets of pieds this year. I know they make the same snake. For pattern wise, Mojave Mystic are pretty much the same thing, but I got a weird sensation that I can do something with a Mystic Potion at some point and make it a pied and go from there. So
hell yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't show me any pattern, I don't care. I'll know that I'll know it's a Mystic Potion pied.
Right.
Right. I'm gonna take a Mojave pied and a Mystic pied and put them together.
Exactly.
So.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the Mystic Potion's got that white stripe that goes right down the back. What's up, Scales? So I'm hoping that, because I got a little male here that we're growing up. So I'm hoping I can, they got that white stripe that goes right down the center.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wondering if that would break up if you put it like in a pied or clown or something like that. So knowing it's a super form, I understand that completely, but you don't know for sure until you try it, and that's what I'm going to do.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Go for broke. Why not? You spend all that money on these snakes, you might as well do what the hell you want to do with them.
Well, that's just the thing. You do what you want to do, not what everybody else is trying to do. You know what I mean?
Right. Or what everybody else tells you not to do.
Yep.
I was told not to put the Ajax with Desert Ghost. Well, why not? Well, we can't tell you why.
Somebody else wanted to do that first. That's why.
Right. So
we can't tell you why. It's like if you can't tell me why, you can kick rocks. Cold-blooded monsters.
I mean, if you just want to make bananas, make bananas. I don't care what you do. Do what you want to do, not try to follow everybody else. You know what I mean?
Right. My main thought process is if you're going to follow everybody else, you're going to go broke.
Exactly. You will too.
No shit.
All the big guys are 5-6 genes ahead of you, and you're starting off at ground zero. You can go buy those. You can go buy those hats and go buy those visuals. And what are you going to spend? $3,000 a piece?
They got snakes that's got 4 or 5 hits in them now. So at least that's a hit. So I mean,
yeah, shit's crazy. Yeah.
What's up, cold-blooded?
So I mean, you got to do what makes you happy. You can't do what everybody else is doing. You can make what everybody else is making, but you got to make yourself happy doing it. Right? I'm making Batmans. How far am I behind on JKR with Batmans? I mean, how many years am I behind? Doesn't matter. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to make my own hets, and that's the way I'm sticking to it, But
and there's a lot of people that have that same thing. They'd rather make that snake than go buy it.
Right. And that's exactly what I'm doing.
A lot of people with the blue eye Lucy's, they want to make them instead of buy them. I mean, it's just something that hatching out a white snake. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, 2 thumbs down. We're rolling.
What's up, Wiz?
Wiz Constrictors, welcome.
How we doing, Wiz? I try to tell people all the time, you got to make what you want to make. You can't just go buy two pretty snakes and think that, oh, it's going to work. You got to do the research and try to figure out the genes and what works with what and how this pattern works with that pattern. And if it's going to be muddled if you have too many genes in it, it's just people don't want to listen. They just want to go buy a 3-gene snake and go buy a 3-gene snake and put them together.
Yeah, I honestly don't know because, you look at retics. I mean, Jay's got some snakes that's got, man, there's so many genes in them snakes that you can't even see what's all in them. I mean, you're talking.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Some of them are, the combinations he can make are 50 different combinations or whatever. I mean, he's making, there's 30, 40 genetics in there. Between the mother and the father. I mean, it's hard to, I mean, so I don't know about ball pythons if that would.
But they're seeing it now, though. I mean, the more genes you have in a snake, the more muddled it is, and you don't know what's going on.
It's hard.
Exactly. It's hard.
It's going to get washed out eventually, no matter what.
And they're up to the 6 and 7 genes now. What's going to happen when they get 8, 10, 15 genes in it? And, what is it going to be? At some point, you're just making supers across the board.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Then it kind of just stops the fun.
Right.
Having a 4-gene super snake is awesome, but if you think about it, you limit yourself on what you can make with it.
I mean, there's so many good-looking snakes that are just 2 or 3 genes. Why do you need that many in them anyway? I mean,
right.
Well, that's the whole thing. Well, that if people don't keep making the snakes and staying on top of the game, then there's nothing to shoot for.
You look at the Pompeii though. Everything to make that snake, there was a lot of genes in it to make that snake.
Oh yeah.
But still, I mean,
look at the Batman.
Yeah.
You got leopard, you got spot nose, you got clown. Perfect. And now they're adding all these other genes on top of that leopard and spot nose. And, at some point you think it's probably going to get muddled out or it's not going to look like the Batman-esque that it should be.
Zach asked if there was a more fit. What would you, yeah, there you go. What he said.
There's a morph that I want that I don't have. My biggest one was the super GHI pastel, and I'm going for that right now, anyways. So
I think he's more like monsoon or acid or anything like that. There's a single morph that you don't have.
I've got everything that I want that I've wanted.
Right.
I've got GHI. I've got Desert Ghost. I've got my leopard. I got my spot nose. So I've got everything that I want. I just need to go. I need to put everything together and go from there. I've got my Ajax. I'm completely 100% in love with Ajax. So.
And you got that Zuwadi, which is gonna.
I've got the Zuwadi.
So
that's I'm in the process of making dreamsicles that I want with GHI, and I've got everything. I've got all the puzzle pieces. I just need to put it together.
You got puzzle?
Nope. I got trick.
There you go.
I've got almost every gene for the blue-eye leucistic. I'm missing a couple, but I've got Mojave, I've got leopard, or not leopard, but I've got Mojave, I've got mystic, I've got butter and lesser. Missing a couple
bamboo.
more, but no bamboo. Working on that, but not yet.
Right.
I put a stop to buying stuff until I get this. Well, no, I'm trying to get this big project.
Right.
This guy that I know has got 10 snakes for sale. One of them happens to be a visual dreamsicle, and then the rest are all pieds. So I'm trying to drum up the money for that.
Gay, they say Trick and Blitz and Hurricane.
If you any one more.
Is what they say is the same.
Yeah.
Any one single morph. Man, that's a tough one.
You know, like, yep, we finally got him. We stumped him finally. No, I don't know. I'm just kidding. Thanks for the follow, Derek.
I don't have anything that I don't want.
Right.
I mean, I have everything that I want. There's not one that there's not one gene that I just have to have.
Right.
So it's you got me. I don't have one.
No answer for you.
No, really. You know, if you looked at my collection, I go from light snakes to dark snakes all across the board, you know, and almost everything in between. I don't do any research, and I haven't done any research on the Mario gene yet.
Yeah, I haven't either, so I don't know much about it. So
the one thing that I didn't learn when I started out is find what you want to make and stick with it, learn it, research it. So I have my genes that I have, and I'm learning them, and I'm researching them, knowing what they produce and how to watch for them. That's what I'm doing now. So my Mojaves and bananas and spot nose and pastels and cinnamons and black pastels and leopard, and I'm learning all of that stuff. And so when I look at an egg, I can kind of have an idea of what's in that egg.
You got leopard, that's all that matters.
I got two leopard. I have a leopard.
I like what leopard does, and I think that's a must-have, just like Inchi. You know, I mean,
yep.
I think there's some genes you just gotta have, and if you don't have them, it's you gotta have them. You know, I mean,
I have GHI too, so
yep, gotta have it too.
There's
so
many
gotta
genes,
have it.
I can't pick one.
But leopard just does so much to snakes, and so does Inchi. You know, I mean, God Almighty, you know.
Oh God Almighty.
Well, I mean, look at the Batman. I mean, like you said, it's a three simple gene animal, and without the leopard, it wouldn't be a Batman.
Nope.
You know,
I don't think there's anything that compares to what leopard does.
And smart man, leopard, Inchi, and GHI all day.
Yep.
You know, I have leopard, I have Inchi, I have spot nose, I have GHI, I have mahogany, I have ghost.
Yeah, blade. Yeah, blade. Any blade clowns or blade in it?
No blades. I'm not a big fan on pattern reducing stuff. I think it's cool in some genes. I think it does really weird things to others, but I'm not a big fan of sucking up that pattern and just making it a blob.
I'm gonna make a candy Batman someday.
Someday. Hey, most sleep on it, in my opinion. Yeah, it's getting a lot of people work with hypo now. I believe, you know, it's getting to be pretty popular. I mean,
I've got a female that I bought from Kyle's Reptiles out in Wisconsin. It's pastel double het ghost clown, and I have a male ghost that's het for clown. So
nice.
Hopefully, I'll hit that pastel ghost clown in a couple of years.
Nice.
Over the rainbow bluebirds fly. What the hell? I don't know.
Where are the bluebirds going?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure at all.
I don't know where the bluebirds are going, so Are they flying south for the winter?
I felt the same way. I'm not sure
what's up, Nikki?
What they were.
What's up, Miranda Morris?
Nikki, Morano, welcome.
Morano, how you doing?
I would like it twice if I could. He said I liked it. I liked it twice if I could. Thanks so much. Now at least it matched up. We wasn't like it said it was like 19 a minute ago, so now we're 22 and 22 thumbs up, and we got them 2 thumbs down. Thank you very much for those. It makes us feel good. One for
Oh yeah.
You got to be a rock star with some thumbs down.
Exactly. I figured I know where at least one, if not both of them, come from. So
I don't understand why they wouldn't like this show unless they don't like me. One of the two.
I don't think it's
that.
Oh
no, I mean,
this show's awesome. So I love what you guys do to this.
Yeah, we get a couple each time we go live. Oh, 3 now. 3. Damn.
Yeah, awesome.
Now we each get one. See, now we're rolling.
There you go. That's what I like to put on the bottom so everybody can read.
I do say, though, the one thing that's pissing me off about Instagram are those people that beg you for follows.
Oh, yeah. See,
or the people that, because you're doing well with your stuff that, it's okay.
There you go, Lola.
Just fucking shout them out for nothing.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've got regular albino. I've got 2 of them. And I have a banana albino, so.
That's the exchange rate for likes to thumbs down, right there. So.
Nice.
30 to 1.
It's somewhere over the rainbow. Not someday. Oh, yeah, they're talking about the albino Batman and the candy Batman.
I'm so far behind on the Batman stuff, but oh well. I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I don't. I still
those 2 are both shooting with 2 different kind of projects, but they were talking in there that they both need to talk.
But once you make a Candino, you just took that candy and dropped that price in half. You know what I mean? A Candino is going down, I think. Candy's candy. Don't put albino to it because Candinos, their price ain't even near as what a candy is, and it just. And then if you have any offspring, you don't know if it's het candy or het albino. You got to sell it as one. You don't know, so there. If you're wanting you ain't gonna be able to say that's a het candy for sure. And then because albino's cheap, dude. Yeah, but Candino don't hold their price as well.
Nope,
you look at a Candino pied and a candy pied. Candy pies are about $5,000-$6,000. Candino pies ain't even half that. Look at the tri-stripe candy. That's $10,000 snake.
It's funny how that works, though. Right? Well, so but look at Ajax right now. You got a single gene Ajax on Morph Market, right? For $800. Now you have a Trojan Ajax Spider on Morph Market that's $2,000.
Right.
So the only thing that they're selling is the Trojan and the Ajax. Had nothing to do with the Spider.
Right. Right.
It's funny how that stuff works. There needs to be a crash course on how to figure out Morph Market and how people want to price stuff.
Right. And I mean, really, I think the candy and toffee are the same.
Yeah,
I think they're the same gene there too. So I mean,
and just like Trick Blitz and Hurricane,
yep.
They do different things, true enough. But if you look at one, they look the same.
Yep.
And that's like Yellow Belly, Spark, all of those. You look at them when they come out of the egg. If they're just single gene, you can't tell the difference between them.
I mean, if you're breeding them candies to resell them, you don't want to put albino. You want to make money. You want to make the most you can make out of that. So why not make you pure candies or even het candies? Because now everything's het candy. Because if not, you don't know if it's het candy or het albino, and that's the bad thing about that. You know what I'm saying? I just look at it as a money stance, and I mean,
oh damn, it's not supposed to be all about the money.
Well, if you're in here breeding and to make these nice stuff, yeah, it is about what you can, because you can Candinos are cheap, dude. You can buy Candinos,
and you downgrade the value of the snake just because of that. Then that's pretty much bad business decision. I mean, unless you specifically want that. I mean, but
albino to me is not. It's dropped in price a lot too. It's not, albinos ain't that expensive of a gene no more, and that's why I say that the candy's hot. The candy gene itself is hot right now,
Yeah.
Pure candy, and that's what's hot, and that's what's the high prices on Morph Market are for candies,
I'm too poor.
I mean, that's the way I look at it. If you want to look at it as a business stance, I'm not saying don't make a Candino because you don't want to. Do what you want. I'm just saying for the money wise.
It's just like, when you breed Spider. Now, I love what Spider does. I completely agree to Spider and how cool it looks in certain genes and what it does to the pattern. But when you're looking at it from a business standpoint and you're breeding that snake and then all of a sudden, right?
Yeah, you can put it that way too.
Yeah, smack that nail on the head. But, coming from a business standpoint, now, if nobody wants to buy that snake because it's got a bad wobble or a bad corkscrew, now you got to feed that snake for the entirety of his life. You're not making any money from a business standpoint.
Right.
So you go make something that's going to make you more money to further along other projects that you have. Why muddle it or mess it up with an albino gene? Leave it alone the way it is. Make the money to further your future projects.
I mean, Spider's still. Sure. I mean, there's still a lot of people who work with Spider. They make good combos,
Yeah.
And they, I think a lot of people said, okay, when the whole deal come out, these big breeders said, hey, I ain't putting no Spider in my collection because half the people don't like it, half of them do. So as a business, they wanted to get rid of them. But there you have the other aspect where Nerd. About everything they have has Spider in it. Seems like a lot of it does, and they sell the hell out of it. They sell the hell out of it, and
yep.
I mean, it does a lot to combos, man. It looks good in a lot of combos.
It does, it does, and I'm not knocking the Spider gene at all. It's just from a business standpoint, if you have to,
it's not even the only one. So
right, if you have to hold back 11 spiders just because they have a bad wobble, that's 11 snakes you got to feed for the next 12 years of its life, or 20 years, or however long it survives.
Yep, your Spider combos sell the fastest. Yep, they seem to do too. I mean, and I think that's where they get it all. It's the people that see a single gene Spider, they go, "Oh my God, it's a Spider." But when you say I got a bumblebee, they don't even think about a Spider. You know what I mean? That's the most screwed up part. Wow. Thank you.
Nice. You give me $20. What's
that's my number one. That's my number one supporter right there.
You better get that emblem behind. We want the thumbnail behind you for next week.
Oh,
you better get your TV. You better get your TV back there. No, I'm just kidding.
Projector.
We're talking about that later, woman. No, I'm just kidding.
That's because I didn't say I wanted to go to a tarantula fund. That's That's frog fun right there.
Frog fun.
She said Carlos ain't out doing her today.
Nope.
You have a lesser spider.
I've got a killer spider. I've got two killer bees. I love them to death. I mean, they're pretty ass snakes. I just don't want to put it in my collection as far as breeding goes.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's the thing, though. Some people like it, some people don't. Like they said, there's the fastest sellers, the ones with spiders.
Yeah.
Spider sells like crazy, even Jason could, so it's crazy.
Right. And I mean, you could say, Woman does the same thing. I mean,
Yeah.
it can't. I mean, it looks just like a spider by itself. Almost, they're almost identical.
Yeah.
And but in combos they look awesome. I mean, that one that I sold Heather, man, it's super inchy pinstripe woman. That's.
Oh, that's funny. If I went upstairs and even tried to say anything to her, she'd just throw something at me anyway, get knocked in the head, and I'd have to come back down here whining.
Yeah, for sure.
Haven't you learned yet not to mess with them?
Yeah. I don't mess with nobody. I'm good.
Oh yeah, he about gets ripped up on Tuesday's show. He runs his mouth. She comes in there with her hands up, ready to fight, and he's like, "Better step back." He grabs Snake
She's
up.
mean. I'm gonna have to throw her down in the snake room one of these times. She's mean.
I always tell her. I always say to chat, "Go in there, sneak up in there, and scare him."
Oh Jesus, she does it all the time.
Spider and OD look beautiful together.
Oh yeah,
100%. Spider and OD work so good together. Get yourself like a GHI Spider OD. I mean, darken those blacks up a little bit more, make the pattern more busier. brighten some of the pattern with the OD. It's gorgeous, but I just.
Oh yeah, I've not talked to one person who owns a spider that says it ain't their best eater.
Oh, they eat every time.
Yeah,
nonstop.
That's the thing.
Yeah, that's every one of them says that.
Yep.
It's like so they look upside down every now and then. They're just taking a different perspective of things,
If they could take that part of the gene out, the good eating gene, let's call it that. If they could take that part out of the spider and put it in some other snakes, we wouldn't have that problem anymore.
That'd be it too, for sure. Like,
my favorite spider combo I produced so far was a spider HRA.
Huh? I've got to see that. I haven't seen that. Chef's Kisses. Is that what they call the spider calico?
Chef's Kiss. Rodeo 95 spider. Well, that's a big combination there. That's a lot of recipe.
It is a lot of recipe.
Like a monster, for sure. Yeah, like he said, I've never heard anybody say anything about a spider not eating.
I am 100% behind you, Endless. This community is awesome.
She's just trying to butter up so I don't rough her up on that 20.
You're going to get that 20 out of her somehow, aren't you?
No, yeah, she'll spit in my food or something.
That's what I thought it was too. With spider calico was a calendar.
Yeah, spider calico is a calendar. What's the Chef Kisses for?
I don't know.
Is that because he's a chef and he loves it?
Yeah, maybe he just going, that's just perfect, Just insert like a chef,
Okay. I can't wait for next month to get that super Mojave to Mojave pairing that I did, or that my partner did. That's a lot of white snakes in that one, I hope.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That's the one thing though. Girls go crazy over them white snakes. Pieds and white snakes.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to just sell local, we've said this 100 times, pieds, white snakes, bananas, you sell them all day long, locally. Yep. So I see you've been doing, on Instagram that taboo thing called raffles, which I love them to death,
Yep.
On here, I've noticed you've been giving away a lot of thermostats.
Yep.
And there for a while, you was doing some logos.
Yep.
Now we've got a lot of people that's coming here wanting to know where to get logos done. So who do you know, where can they go to? Because I know you've got a guy that's been hooking them up a lot. So
my guy is Paul from P&K Custom Designs. Oh, now I'm dropping shit. He's local here in Minnesota. I found him through my business partner. See if I can find one of his stickers. But I called him up one day. I messaged him on Facebook and I said, "Hey, give me a call, Paul." So he called me.
Funny, I sold 2 bells to a woman.
I did what?
Well, yeah, he was. Wes was just saying that he sold 2 bells to a woman.
Yeah.
You saying that the women like the white snakes? That's crazy.
They do. They do. So I called him up one day and I said, "Hey, how about we get some people to do some raffles? I'll do the raffle. I'll take all the money. I'll do all the sponsorship for you. I'll run the raffle. You ain't got to do nothing until you get paid." He said, he thought about it for about 20 minutes. He says, "Let's do it." I said, "All right. Simple as this. $200 logo, and you get your complete and custom logo done by him, or you get $200 worth of stickers. You know, $10 a spot, 22 spots, shipped to your house, wherever you want to be, United States, over the pond, wherever, you know."
Wow.
And, yeah, they might be taboo, but the thing of it is, here's the non-taboo part of it. If you pay the people the stuff that they win, then you're good. It's the people that excuse my language, but it's the people that screw the fuck out of people and don't give them what they're deserved.
Oh, I agree 100%.
I mean, me and Scales, I was in a raffle. I won a Herpstat 6, haven't seen the fucker since. The lady disappeared off Facebook, disappeared off Instagram.
Wow.
Nothing. Scales was in a raffle for a hatchling rack. She never did it. And Moon Lab was in a raffle with her, won the incubator, has never seen the incubator.
I know a guy here in Oklahoma that I know, Chris Burns, won a rack, like a 5-thing rack, and the guy he disappeared on him too.
I understand it's gambling. I understand it's bad for some people. I understand this, that, and the other thing. I'm not giving people their full money that they paid for. I get it. But as long as the people that buy into the raffle and I do the raffle and the people that win get the shit that they deserve.
Yes.
That's all it is. Plain and simple.
Oh, I was just making fun of taboo, but
before.
I mean, I see you've done a lot of raffles, and that was the thing with the logo, because we have people ask where to get logos done all the time, dude, you know. Yep. So
my guys
talked about it one time before about the gambling part. Make sure everybody gets a sticker and it's not gambling.
Yeah.
As long as everybody that participates gets something out of it, it's not considered gambling.
Right.
Oh, I could do that.
I used to have a gambling license. I used to run pull tabs in my business. I mean, that was, you know, this state. But most states, you know, I mean, the way it works is if you pay money and there's a chance that you don't get something, that's the gamble. If everybody that participates gets something in the end, it's not considered gambling. Send everybody else a sticker and nobody can ever say it's gambling.
Right. First place gets this, second, if you're doing 2 thermostats, first place gets this, second gets this, third 22 gets sticker. Then then everybody wins. Nobody's,
if everybody gets a prize, it's not considered gambling.
You know, there's always ways around that.
Well, I'm sure different states are going to be different, but
for
the most part,
for the most part, that's true.
But yeah, so I $200 is a lot of money to spend on a logo.
Right.
Because look how much you spend. Look how much you spend on just stickers. I think I have gotten my guy. You know, I got to be up to thousands by now in how much stickers I bought from him, and I've got to be somewhere near that on Sticker Mule. You know.
So easy on Sticker Mule.
So, but yeah, he's like, go ahead and run it. So, I P&K Custom Designs on Facebook. He's a cool, easy guy. Easy to work with. He's a no bullshit kind of guy. He does the logo and it's done. Tries to get all the information. And the thing of it is as long as you people give him the information that he wants, it's the best. Don't be like, I want this, this, and this, and then when he does the logo, you don't. I want something a little bit different. I mean, I get it, but.
Well, yeah, that's that thing with like even getting a tattoo or any of that shit. You have your artist draw something up, and if it's not quite what you want, it's like, oh man, you don't want to say nothing, but you got to say something, and then it gets weird.
Well,
so this is who does all my stuff.
All right, let me put you on the solo here. Pink custom design. P&K.
P&K custom design.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Cool.
Paul's a great guy. I love him to death, and I appreciate everything that he's done for me, and he's helped out a lot of people. Since I started this whole the raffle with the logo. So,
well, I just got my order in today. So,
yeah.
Oh, you finally got yours? Right on.
There's 200 stickers, $55.
We got ours in the other day for me and Talking Balls. For me and Got Balls. I got magnets coming this week too.
Nice. I'll have to get one of them.
I will be happy to send you one, sir.
I will.
You and Justin.
We will send you an Iron Animal Show sticker. I don't know if you've seen them yet.
No, I haven't.
I don't have one handy.
I think I got one of those.
Yeah. Well, then you're rolling. We are going to do a different design here pretty soon because people are starting to get that one.
This is my sticker box.
Oh yeah, I got one too.
Charles, I can't wait to win those.
I got another.
And then this got magnets too, so tons of magnets too. So
I have another incubator there, so I'm going to put everybody that's in this box on the incubator, on the new incubator. So.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Gary Shay just message me on Instagram and I'll send some out to you.
Yeah, I will. And then the next raffle that I'm doing for him.
And I'll even hook you up with one of I got new magnets too. I'll throw a magnet in there for you. Just got them in from Sticker Mule. Man, you can't pass that deal up, dude. 50 of them for $29. No. I mean, that's $80 regular,
Yeah.
I mean,
every time they do a deal like that, even the 10 for $9.
Yeah.
That's just 10 extra magnets or stickers that you can have that, you run out and you've got those extra 10,
Right.
Every time. I don't do the tape.
I didn't either.
I want to do the tape, but she doesn't want it. She doesn't want to do the tape.
I mean, it's good. It's good for you if you're packing up, you're shipping out snakes, you're wrapping around and it's good for advertising. But other than that, I mean, I don't know. I didn't do the tape either. And, I pay $55 for 200 3x3 stickers. So,
yeah.
And we pay $55 if you want 100 4x4 stickers. So,
yeah. But he originally made this first logo. The original big green JDI. He designed that up all by himself, and did a wonderful job. And
Slow Life, thank you, buddy.
This next raffle that I'm doing after I get done with this one, when I get done with these Herbstat 6 and the 2 Herbstat 2s, is going to be $200 worth of stickers, or your custom logo. But both of them come with a 6-foot banner.
Oh, nice.
So you're going to have that 6-foot banner for your shows or back behind you or whatever it is. He'll send you the 6-foot banner as well. So I got 16 spots left out of this one. So once that's full, I'll do the next one. And then I've got one with recoil reptiles. We're going to do a rack and a Herbstat.
Nice.
So that's the third one that I'm going to do after I'm just. I'm trying to give everybody a chance because not everybody, you spend so much money on these snakes. you go broke spending money on these snakes, and now you got to buy advertisement, you got to buy merchandise, you got to do T-shirts, you got to do all this other stuff. You know, not everybody has $400 to spend on a Herpstat 4 or a Herpstat 6.
Yeah,
you know,
and that's cheap. Well, I've seen them higher than that. You know, in fact, I just got hit up 2 days ago. I bought a Herpstat 4 about a year or so ago off some people that were kind of downgrading. You know,
yeah.
Paid $200 for it. You know, they just finally got out of it altogether, and they got another Herpstat 4 for $200. And
you fancy pants.
They want to get rid of it. I'm like, I don't know if I really need it, but I can always use a backup. But I guess if anybody in here needs a Herpstat 4, you know, it's not brand new, but it works good. $200, you know, maybe even get it down lower than that, you know.
A young lady that I help with breeding snakes, she just found a 10 high breeder rack with a Herpstat 1 red line for $100.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Rack, tubs, heat tank, red line.
I bought my incubator, and it had a red line too, Herpstat. I paid $150 for it, also ready to go. So
if I ever sell this incubator, which I probably never will, because I love it. I love my incubator right now. It works. It's Johnny on the spot every year so far. You know, it's awesome. But the
don't mess with
stickers
something that ain't broke,
right?
Yep.
The stickers on the front of that. If I sell the incubator, I'm taking the door. So you're gonna have to find a new Pepsi cooler door, because that door is coming with me.
That's why I try not to stick them. I tape all the stickers up to the wall because I don't want to stick them anywhere, just in case.
And if I know John just said if he's going to contact P&K, if he doesn't answer you right away, please contact me and I will bug the piss out of him for you so you don't have to.
Oh yeah.
I will. Yeah, because we've got a bunch of people ask about logos and stuff. So
well, you didn't hear you were gone just a minute ago, Justin, and he's after this giveaway, he's doing another one, and for what did you say, stickers?
It's $200 worth of stickers, $200 custom or the custom logo
or the logo, yeah.
Yep, and then both of them come, if either one that you choose, come with a 6-foot banner.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, nice. I didn't hear about the banner part, but I heard about the other part.
Yeah, so. That's why I was letting you know. So that's pretty cool too, you know. But I mean, I think more people need to get. I like when they do the you know, the thermostats and stuff like that, because that's something I think is more important than a snake raffle, because you know that if they have that, they have the proper equipment to heat up whatever they're taking care of. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just think that's awesome, you know.
And
you need a logo? There you go, buddy. Hit that guy up, or get in one of his raffles on Instagram.
Get in
maybe
the raffle for sure. Yeah.
The whole reason why I started to do the Herpstat raffle is because I got burnt, and two of my really good friends on Instagram got burnt.
Right.
And I felt bad for them, and I felt, you know, I'm pissed because I'm getting a whole new rack system, and I'm getting all this extra stuff, and I need that Herpstat 6. I needed that, right?
Right.
So I'm not getting it, and it pisses me off that I'm not getting it. But I feel even worse for the two people that entered into a raffle, and the raffle didn't even happen. You know, so that's the whole reason why I decided, you know, if you can be pissed off at me for doing raffles, you don't think I'm fair, you don't think I'm taking people's money. You know, you can ask anybody that I've done a raffle, but if they've received everything that they've gotten, you know, that they want.
Right.
So,
I had people ban me because I did raffles, dude. They banned me from there. I'm like, well, that's fine. If that's the way you're going to be about it, that's fine. You know. Yeah. Hell, they banned him because he was associated with me.
Yeah, I got blocked. I know somebody that did a raffle.
That's good, Andy. That's funny right there. But you know, this was a guy.
It's just like
but he never sent stickers back either, though. You know what I mean?
But it's just like the Tokyo money. You know, it's 30-1. You know, you got 5,000 followers. What's one or two people that are going to block you?
I mean, you're going to get that anyway. People unfollow you, just unfollow you. So who cares? You know.
Yep.
But I keep telling everybody. I mean, you're not doing anything right unless you got haters.
Right.
I mean, they make it official that you're doing something that's right, because you can't get a hater without doing something right.
Right.
I tell you what, when I did that raffle for that Ajax, people got pissed off so bad. People got pissed. I was getting messages saying, "What the hell are you doing? Why are you raffling the snake off?
Why
Do you
not?
think it's possible to collect? Why not? I mean, you cross berms with balls."
I would think.
I said earlier, I call it a pick pack.
I would say maybe with a male pixie to
a female pack,
a Pac-Man, maybe.
Yeah.
Because I don't think a Pac-Man male it's not going to get close enough to even do a pixie. I mean, a pixie will just eat a Pac-Man regardless. But at least
don't they fertilize the eggs after?
Oh wait! I'm sorry. A female pixie to a male.
Oh, okay.
No, because Pac-Mans get on top like doggy style.
They do their business?
Yeah.
Oh, they do.
Oh.
Nice. Oh, that's
so
right,
I don't
because
know.
of the pads. That's right.
Yeah, they got the pads to hold on.
Channel.
Yep.
Yeah, because I wasn't sure if they just, if they laid the eggs and they went over there and did their business on them or what.
But now you got to think,
I call it a pick pack.
A female pixie is going to have 4,000 babies.
Yeah.
Where a Pac-Man, I think, only has maybe 1,000 or 2,000. Which is still a lot. Don't get me wrong. But they even said with the tadpoles, they'll still eat each other when you group them, but you should group them because you want to thin it out.
Well, yeah, thin out yeah, exactly. See,
I mean, you put them in groups.
Put
them in groups, but
Venom.
they'll
like,
still
just have 4,000, let them eat each other a little bit, it'll be fine. That sounds bad, but yeah.
But I think you'd be better off doing maybe a couple of the other big frogs together than I mean, you got the Goliath and the Pixie, Or
I was going to say, you killed me the other day when you're all like, there's 6 frogs bigger than a Pixie?
Yeah, a Goliath is the biggest. And, or even just one of the big American bullfrogs, they get big too, So.
Oh, man. Yeah, we got.
Actually, if you go to.
Them regular rats are whiny-ass rats. Jesus.
It's JJ's frogs, maybe. I'll have to look it up. Angel, he has a lot of hybrids where he's got fantasy frogs because they never thought a fantasy could ever breed.
Albino Pac-Man frog for $49. I don't know anything about them. That's cool.
You don't know anything about what?
But
the Pac-Man frogs. I was reading the comment.
He has. They would sell because he has a lot of hybrids and crossbreeds, and then he's got these things called mutants. Mutants where they're one of a kind. It could be a Pac-Man frog that's completely white, and it's $400, dude.
Yeah.
See you, Spartan. So yeah, there's people that are big into that, man. Dude. If you get to looking, because they're making hybrids, and like I said, the fantasy frog they didn't think ever reproduced. It was hard to breed. Well, they finally got them breeding, and they've crossed them to a different frog, and they made some beautiful patterns, dude.
I got to show y'all what my daughter did for my birthday.
Sure.
She wood burned this.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
14 years old.
Hell yeah, that's badass.
And then my youngest one did this with the cricket.
Hell yeah.
And then she also did this.
What's up, Trapper?
You are?
Welcome.
Oh, here, my stuff.
She did this for my birthday because my birthday was on the 27th of January.
Well, happy late birthday.
Thank you.
Happy late birthday.
That's cool,
too.
That
is cool.
My son cleaned some rocks. So he gave me a little keychain.
Hell yeah. Well, we know where they can make some extra money at.
Right?
Well, that's what he's doing. He's grooming them up. They got crickets and all that stuff. They'll be making stickers and logos and all that shit in no time.
Yep.
That's why he's showing us. If y'all want anything like that, contact me on Instagram at JDI Python.
I know.
No, that's pretty awesome though, dude.
About crossbreeding.
I like that dragon. That's pretty badass.
Yeah, there's always going to be people
What's up,
for
Vern?
or against it in every group for the most part.
We're doing great, Vern. We're doing great.
Vern's he's on YouTube too. He's a good guy, dude. Him and he knows Heather, knows him, and
yeah, I like I said, I made the page. I'm so happy with the Instagram people, and I don't want to leave them to go over just to YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I have enough with doing YouTube, or enough with just Instagram on itself, you know. So, and now I've got, 2 shows that I got to do one's once a month and the other one's every Thursday. And then trying to get interviews with people on Instagram. Like tomorrow night, I got to do Reggie's. I'm doing an Instagram live with Reggie's Urban Jungle. I just, and I'm gonna eventually do one with Garrick DeMeyer. So I'm trying to get all these people. And I'm just this little humbug dude from Minnesota. So,
right.
J-Dog, welcome. Welcome to the live stream.
What's up, J-Dog?
The lady told me they get a good size, but I want to learn before I jump in. For sure, you should.
Yeah, for sure. Reggie's a cool dude.
I'm actually doing a video. My next video is about how I feed my baby Pac-Man frog, because you got to take him out of the enclosure, how to do it right, the setup, and just some tips and, because you don't want them to get no dirt in their mouth when they're little like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so, and when they're bigger, it ain't no big deal because they're eating rats. What's a little bit of dirt in their mouth, But when they're little, there's a lot more stuff, and you can't handle them. You don't want to handle them with your hands unless they're wet, or you got gloves because they absorb everything through their skin. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
And you don't use regular tap water. You either got to take these tablets, purify it out, or use distilled or spring water. You never use this tap water with them. So.
Well, you don't have to use pills. You can get the stuff just like you do fish tanks to dechlorinize the water.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I just use either distilled or spring water. That's way easier. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I use spring water when I do the Pac-Man frogs at work, and the tomato frogs and all of that. We use
ketchup.
Yeah.
That's their name, ketchup.
I know he was saying that. I want to get a tomato frog, name it ketchup. I was like, hell yeah. That's one of the ones where people are like, that's lame. It's like, it ain't lame. That's funny.
That's funny. Well, you didn't think my frog name was funny though. My Pac-Man frog name.
I like ketchup.
What's your Pac-Man frog name?
I told Mike I would name it Snoop Froggy Frog.
I tell you what though, naming all these snakes is a job on its own. When you got almost 100 snakes, naming all of them is whew.
I think at that point you just give them a number. You're 14, 15, 63. Come on, come out and play.
Well, it's easy to name the ones you're selling. You just put a money price tag by it.
Right.
Yeah.
See, this is the whole reason the Live King started. John May from Super Serpents made me this mug, and he put Live Kings on the bottom of it, and that's where the Live King started from. So me and Got Balls both got one.
Hell yeah!
Nice.
So that's where the crown came from. I actually got a message, and somebody said, "See, I kind of figured you'd take over the world and try to be big and bad before everybody else." I'm not trying to be big and bad. I didn't start the Live Kings. One of our followers started the Live Kings.
How many lives do you do on Instagram a week?
I do on average two to three a week. I try to do 2 to 3
stickers
because I do sticker mail. I do talking balls on Thursday, and then I do I try to get somebody else in there to do a live with me. So almost 3 a week.
Yeah, we're doing between both shows 4 a week, or he's doing 4 a week. I'm doing 3. So you're kind of like us, but on the Instagram world.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, it all works out.
It does. I like my community. I like the community on Instagram so far. So I don't know if I want to deal with all these haters on YouTube.
That was kind of what we were
See,
thinking with Instagram.
I think it's the other way around. Yeah.
There's a lot of haters.
I don't. The only people that hate are the people because I don't give them shout outs because I have 2,000 plus followers.
Right.
And they have 100. So those people really, whatever. But look how much work I put in a week compared to you. How much do you put in a week?
Yeah.
Come on. There's a reason why I have 2,000 followers and you have 100.
Yeah, nobody wants to work for it anymore, though. That's the thing.
They want to ride somebody's coattails and get to the top. They just want it now. Hey, give it to me now. Like that was I don't know if Justin you've seen it, but on the community tab, they got they're talking about shorts. About or not on the dashboard. They got a video out explaining for shorts and stuff, and they're in the description down there. I'm going through the comments, and they're like, people are like, I got, I don't know, 1 million hours or a million views and so many 100 hours watch hours, and they don't count for nothing, because I've still only, the hours. I go, well, do you think it's fair to somebody that sat here and worked to get 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers for you to come along and make one 30-second video and be monetized? Do you think that's fair to everybody else?
It's not at all, yeah.
And people are bitching, I ain't doing them no more because of it. I said, if you would have read from the beginning, they told you from the beginning it's to help you with subscribers and views. It was never helped to get watch hours. And that's the thing. So people get so upset, but it's not fair, I mean, it wouldn't be fair to Justin or a lot of these other people before me, even, because I could have got there way faster if shorts counted, dude. I mean, right now, but it's not fair to everybody else that sits there and put the time in to get the 4,000 watch hours,
Yep.
Well, yeah, you got to work for it. I mean, if they just make it that easy to be monetized, what good is it? It's like they got to make you work for it, or there's no point in it. It's like.
Yep.
Well, everybody would be monetized.
Within
like a week, what I mean? Because they'd be like,
back in the day, that was the thing, which is weird because it's almost like they're bringing it. Because back in the day, when YouTube originally started, I think not originally, but it was only like 10,000 watched minutes is all you needed to, and then they progressed from there. But it's like, so now it's like with shorts, if they let that time monetize you, it would just take you back to anybody can do it again. It's like, I don't know.
Oh yeah,
it's weird.
I mean, they definitely helped. Don't get me wrong. They gave me 600-700 subscribers in 8 hours, dude.
Hell yeah. I never got one to do any. I had that one that did halfway good. And after that, they didn't do with their shit.
And really,
Jason loves them. Jason loves.
I found out the subscribers really ain't as hard to get once you start getting a certain number. They kind of come and go, But I mean, you'll always gain some, then you'll lose some, then you'll gain more. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, it is what it is. I'm happy with my 2,700 followers. If they don't like my content, then they can just unfollow.
Well, yeah, then you do anyway. It's
right.
Like, you can't make everybody happy, that's for sure.
No, you can't.
Hey, reptile lovers, welcome.
Oh, I was too, Vern. When I first hit 100, you're thinking, oh wow, man, I got 100 subscribers, man. That's awesome. That's the most awesome because, I mean, that's a big accomplishment. 100 subscribers, dude. I mean, it was like, hey, I got 100. It's like your first milestone. I mean,
yeah, I think it was like took me a couple months or something to get to 100. I think.
Oh, I got 5 followers. I haven't posted one video yet.
Oh yeah.
I've got 5 subscribers and I haven't posted one video.
You probably got it from here. I mean, we everybody here, we always tell them, go check everybody's channel out, give them subscribe, follow, because. Well,
yeah, just in case, because if they do start YouTube, it's just a jump start.
Because this is what we're trying to make this community. This is this one big community, and if it helps everybody in here is to help you get to 1,000 subscribers or something. It's just help everybody build their subscriber count up. I mean, because I'd like to see everybody monetize. I think that'd be awesome, dude. You know,
Right. Yeah, it's a wonderful feeling. But I think I'm going to work on 5K followers on Instagram before I jump into it. And I might change that, but you know.
So you going for the 10,000
on Instagram?
Yeah.
I haven't even looked at 10,000. I think I just want to go to the 5, and whatever happens after that happens. I think my biggest milestone will be 5, and then maybe I'll go over to YouTube and do something on YouTube. I'm still going to probably put in shorts or something like that on YouTube. You know, because I get a lot of people who ask me. I use the big tubs for the incubator tubs. I use the ones like what Billy has. So a lot of people message me and go, "Well, how much do you weigh? How much does it weigh? How much does it weigh?" I don't weigh mine. I just put vermiculite and water, and I sop it down, and I put the Easy Hatch tray on top of it and put it in the incubator. You know.
Wiz,
so go live.
You can go live on YouTube right now, dude, with your cell phone, with StreamYard.
Yeah.
You don't have to have 1,000. You can have 2 followers, or I don't know what it is, but you can 5 followers.
Yeah,
you can have
StreamYard. Yeah, you can go.
You can go live right now on StreamYard.
And
it's not an app. You don't have to do
YouTube,
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's what, $11
you can come on right now. We can send you a link.
25 for a month for the
25
one
bucks
pack.
a month.
Yeah, dude, you can be doing live right now, dude.
Yeah. If you do Streamlab, and I have Streamlab on my phone and on my tablet on my computer, so I'm ready to go. I haven't subscribed to Streamlab yet, but I have all my information set up on Streamlab.
No, we use StreamYard, not Lab.
Is it StreamYard or Lab?
Well, it's two different ones. It's 2 different ones. There's a Streamlab and then there's a StreamYard. And we use StreamYard.
Yeah, and the good thing.
I have Streamlab.
I got you. Yeah. And Wiz, all you got to do is go to StreamYard.com and it'll ask for your email. As soon as you put your email in there, it'll send you a code the first time you use it to your email. You type in that code and you set up your broadcast, dude. You ain't got to download no app or nothing, you know. And then it's simple.
Stream hard.
That's how it works, Jason. You don't want to piss somebody off.
Absolutely easy transfer. I mean,
oh my god.
Yeah, I think they're StreamYard's doing awesome things, and right now I'm streaming to Facebook and YouTube at the same time.
Yeah, you can do you can't do Instagram, but you can do a bunch of different platforms.
You can go to Twitch.
Yeah.
I think I've done 3 different places at one time: Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube at one time, and they take care of all that. You don't have to do nothing.
They would put the chat together, though. If you're streaming together like the Facebook and all that, it's weird to have one on one side and one on, or you're answering people. People don't even see that comment. It's kind of weird.
Well, that's why I've been highlighting the Facebook ones, because
I wish they would show them because it's weird.
Let's do one, Wiz. I'll do one with you.
Yes, sir. Whoa. Well, he just said, okay, here you go. He left us. He said, screw you.
He's all I'm out.
Because I'm out. I'll do one with you.
he's I didn't even realize he left. I thought you were talking about Wiz. Like, he got the information and he was out. I didn't realize the guest was out. What are you doing, Goody boy? Did you get
all right, Burn. We'll see you later, buddy. Yep. He says that. He's like, all right, Wiz, I'm out of here. I've screwed this live. I'm going to go do yours.
My bad.
We didn't realize you were going to do it right now.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
No, that's fine.
No. Wiz, I'm serious though, Wiz. You hit me up on Instagram. I'll do one with you.
Wiz says, I'm still here. I'm waiting on my watch time to reset. Then I'll start. What do you mean waiting for your watch time to reset? You should never wait for your watch time to reset.
If you're doing YouTube,
it doesn't reset.
He might have burned it all up on StreamYard, maybe, is what he's saying.
Oh, his
if
StreamYard
he's on,
time to reset.
he might have. If he's done it, if he's been doing it on StreamYard
Well,
free
he
version.
just said I'm waiting for my watch time to reset, and then I'll go live too.
Oh, I don't know about that. Your watch time don't ever reset.
I mean, it goes. It's a 12-month cycle. If you've been doing YouTube a year and you quite don't have the 4,000 hours, and say a month goes by, then it goes to February, and then March to March, and then April to April. It always like takes the last 12 months. It doesn't just like reset and start over. So if you have any kind of watch time, you should be trying for more watch time, and because you need it all in one 12-month period. You know what I'm saying? So like if you have a really good month, you know, in like January and a whole year goes by, that month is going to drop off, but you still have the 12 months prior to that. But you should, you know, don't wait for nothing to reset. It doesn't just I mean, it'd take a whole year of you not doing videos to have nothing there.
Right.
You know, as far as a reset.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm frozen, I guess.
You're good on our end.
Yeah.
My screen's frozen. Oh well.
Yeah. Mine did that the other night, and I just hit like the go home button and come back in, and it worked.
What. Yeah, it's just each day drops off after a year. You know.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
What do you have to get for the year? You have to have 4,000 watched hours in a 12-month period and 1,000 subscribers. The 1,000 subscribers you just need in general. It doesn't reset, or it's not a 12-month period thing. But the 4,000 watched hours have to be gotten in the same 12-month period. Like I said, if you're on it, you know, 12 months, and then in your 13th month, the last month will drop off to where it keeps the current 12 months.
Yeah.
So it's, you know.
So like April 1st to April 1st, or, you know, and say it's April 1st and you've got 3,800 hours, and come April 2nd, you might be at 3,600 because you might have lost a couple from the, the year before, you know.
And that's what hurts. That's what hurts with when people are serious in YouTube and they have to take a break. Like if you pump hard for like 6 months and say you get a couple thousand watched hours and you're doing really well, and then you take a 3-month break, bang, that's what hurts. Because then there's that 3-month break, and then you only have 3 months left in that 12 months where those good hours were to try to get your whole 12, or some of those months are going to start dropping off. So it's like the breaks really hurt YouTubers. I mean, you got to be solid. I mean, once you get the 4,000 watch hours, you're done with that. Then you just you want views and watch time for just so your channel does better, but there's no, you know, requirements on a certain amount of time you have to get it done, you know.
What do you mean, Angel, when you post a video, how long does it take to show up on? Do you mean the hours, the watch hours from that video?
Or just the video itself, or
just the video itself?
What's up, Triple C?
I mean, it takes a little while to load into YouTube when you make a video, depending on the quality and how long the video is. But once it's loaded in and all that, you pick a time. I think you should always preload your videos and then post them at another time. You don't want to post them right when they're loaded, because then you don't get the best quality. But once you release it to the public, then it's on YouTube. It's there.
See, what's easy for me is I just upload all my videos private. Yeah. So I can go, in there and add any end screens or whatever I need to do, plus give it the time to get to the HD version. And once I see the HD version and it's loaded up, then I put it to public.
And what do you mean by a smaller YouTuber? I mean, smaller YouTubers really don't make money. I mean, you need to get to at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And then once you get to that point, it depends on how many videos that you have in the past that are still getting views now, and what kind of content you're going to put out from there, you know.
Right.
There forward, I guess you'd say. Under 10K, well, just all depends. It depends on your view count. But, you know, there's some channels that are going to reach them numbers, but they don't make a lot of content because, you know, they're just building subscribers, and, you know, and then there's some people that are going to make tons of content, and they're going to build subscribers just as fast too, but they're going to make more money because they have more clicks and more views.
There's some channels that have 5,000 subscribers that make more money than people that have 20,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
It's the people, just the
like
views.
I explained it to you before. I knew there's, you know, like Chris Hardwick or something like that, or one of them guys. those guys will make way more than I do, but there's channels that are way bigger than I am, and I make more money than them. So it just kind of all depends on, you know, how much content you're putting out.
It's that algorithm, all about how much.
Well, the algorithm is what judges and where it puts you in the search categories for people. Like when you make a video, you know, that's for a certain topic, that the algorithm will take that topic and then it'll evaluate it to put you in search wherever they think that you're going to be compatible. If that makes sense.
I mean, just because you have 3 million subscribers, if you're only getting 200,000 views, that's not a lot compared to how many subscribers you got. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, if I got 3 million, you'd want to at least have 1 million views. You would think.
See, there was a channel that had like 40,000 subscribers. They made twice as much money as me. But then there was a YouTuber that was 15,000 subscribers, and I made 3 times what he did.
Yep.
So it's like it all depends on how much content that you put out. You know, I mean, for the most part. I mean, if you're a smaller YouTuber and you're pounding out and you're getting good views, and you know you're going to make more than a bigger YouTuber that's not putting out as much content.
And there's channels that buy views, so they put it on their channels to get more views. So.
Yeah, there's all kinds of different little gimmicks. They think, you know, everybody wants to go around what, you know, everybody wants the quick way about it. Like we were talking about earlier, how you were talking about with the shout outs and that kind of thing. If it'll shout me out, you know, I mean, even then, like YouTube, it actually hurts you if you shout you out, because if somebody shouts you out and you get 100 new subscribers and none of them watch your videos, if they just click on the video and say, oh, look, I watched it for 3 seconds and leave.
Randall, thank you.
That hurts you way more than it would if you were, you know, if you had a subscriber that was watching your
well,
videos.
I ain't seen you in a while. So
basically, useless subscribers on YouTube hurt you worse than it would on like Instagram or something.
Yep. You know, I've got 2,000 followers and I average about 100 views on my videos to each one.
Views, right on.
So
well, you know, Instagram has their algorithm too. I mean, it's
the same
thing. I mean, if you're on Instagram and you post, you know, about animals one day and about cameras the next day and about outdoors in the woods the next day, the algorithm of Instagram isn't going to know where to put you as well. But if you're always posting consistently about the same topic, they'll recognize you and you'll get more and more views after a while too. But I think a lot of that with Instagram though, you got to almost get into the IGTV for it to recognize you as far as.
That's what I do. I do the IGTVs. Right. Yeah. And that's what I do.
Algorithms and algorithm. I mean, they have all the same basic purpose. They're all different. Yeah. They all have the same general design, you know, to where to put you and what groups, you know, where to put you in search.
How's that rabbit doing, Randall?
She's always doing pictures. It follows her around the house everywhere. She's always got it. She always takes pictures. It's right at her feet everywhere.
What's up, Jeremy?
I saw that beaver that lady brought home, and it took everything and tried to make a dam in the freaking tub. Tried to dam up her tub. I was like, you got to be kidding me.
Oh yeah, if it's water, they'll try to do their thing, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, like follows her around.
Welcome back, Ball Python Love. How are you and the kids doing tonight? Said he was spending time with the son.
That's awesome.
Do anything fun?
Well, there was that guy that was on YouTube. He's got a snapping turtle. It's big. It's huge. And it follows him around, dude. It's like a puppy dog. And I would have never thought.
I got to go watch that. I
would have never thought.
Snapping turtle that's friendly.
Yeah, and he pets it.
I've never seen one of those things friendly ever.
They're crazy. But
I'm thinking
if you make that one mistake.
That's no. I mean, it's his buddy. He gets on the couch with him. I mean, he's like a dog, you know.
That is.
I mean,
but you know, there's ass dog.
But
yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
It's just like
got, 14.
It's just cool, you know.
How is everyone? Doing good. How are you doing there, Miss Sunshine?
Yeah, good.
We are all happy as can be. We gotta, you know, and when I started in this community has changed, I believe, so much, or is changing, and I think it's getting better. There's a few more tweaks that it, you know, there's a few more tweaks that need to be done, But that's just got to be from everybody. It can't be just from one person or 5 people on Instagram or whatever it is.
I think if we get rid of the devil book groups, it'll help us all a whole bunch to make a better.
I think a lot of it is this. We, like Jason from Fitz family said, we need to self-monitor our own community and weed out the ones that are the troublemakers. I mean.
But I do see something that is kind of on Facebook, and I do see the cliques forming. The groups of people that stick together and only allow the people. If you're not on the same page as them, then you're not a part of it. And I do see that.
Well, see, we see that on Instagram too, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Us, so
yeah. So and it's got to come to a point where it's got to stop. Everybody's got to work together.
That's the thing that we're always going to have the people in the middle that want to cause some kind of controversy for no reason.
Yeah, but
I mean that's like the giveaways. I mean, most of the time that when people are complaining about the giveaways, outside of them not getting their gifts, but the people that don't like the giveaways and all that shit, they're complaining about shit, and they're not even the ones in the giveaway.
Yeah, like in the raffles.
The people in the raffles. Yeah, if the people in the raffles and giveaways, if they're inside, if they're not bitching about it, the people on the outside shouldn't be bitching.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's always the person that's not in that raffle complaining. And why are you complaining? You're not even in the raffle. You didn't lose nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it just shows you that it's somebody trying to stir drama, and that's just it,
But at the same time, you got to look at it at the positive point of view. If you're spending $10 on a raffle and you're getting a $400 herb set,
exactly.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Or you're getting a $500 rack, or whatever. You're winning a snake. I mean,
or a $500, $600 snake. I mean, it's especially in the time we're in now. People can't. Some people ain't working, and like me and him, really ain't been working in a year. And you go out. I can't drop $1,000 on a snake, but if I drop $20 and win one on a raffle, hell yeah.
Right.
Cha-ching, yeah. Because people got to be smart and just get into the ones that you want to get into and you want the snake. And I think the raffles help just because the fact is you're paying for it. It's not just free. When it's free, you get everybody in there and you don't know where the snakes are going. At least the raffle, they're finding the raffle, they're interacting with the raffle, they're and that kind of thing. So it helps, They complain if they win. They complain if they don't win. That's for sure.
But thankfully,
the reptile community for sure.
Thankfully that I have some really awesome followers, and I have a lot of awesome people that help me out. And I don't just do a raffle and go with it. I send feelers out to people. Hey, do you think this is worth it? Hey, do you think, is this set up right? I send shit out. I don't just build a raffle at home and then go, oh, I'm posting it tomorrow and here you go. No, I make sure that I fine tune it. Just, I'm not perfect, so I'm going to make mistakes across the board.
Love you too.
But
night, Randall.
I get it to the point where I can't make a mistake, and it's just it's simple as this. Use your fucking head.
Some raffles do seem sketchy, like snakes listed for $400, but the raffle amount equals 600. Shit like that is sketchy, but you know what? That's on the fault of the person that's getting in. If you get into if someone gets into a raffle and the numbers don't match up or something.
So what was the question?
That's kind of buyer beware kind of thing. I mean,
I think the raffle should be if you're doing a raffle, it should be. You should know the price of the snake. So say it's a $400 snake. Now the raffle should be at least $460. At least it depends on the size of the snake. If it's bigger, $500 because you got shipping in there too. Yep. So you're gonna have to include shipping in that raffle. Now it depends on the size of snake. Now for me to ship a hatchling from me to Justin is $60 to $65. It's just one of them things. So I know that.
It's going to vary a little bit,
That if I do one for like a $400 snake, it's going to be $460. I'll eat $5 or $10 if I have to, but because that's normal. But that's being pretty dead spot on, for what it's worth.
When I started my raffles, they always told me to round up to the next even amount.
Right.
So if it's an extra 10, 15, 20 bucks, I mean, there's a lot of lot of work that goes into making a raffle.
Yeah,
and there's a lot of posting that people have to do too. So, but if it's an extra $200 more, I mean, yeah, I could see that being sketchy.
Right.
Exactly. There's got to be a little bit of leeway for the shipping and that.
But there's times that I don't have, like on a bigger snake, I might not have had that shipping box, so I order it, and it's $25 for that box, but that's a penny shipped to my door, that box. But that includes, the heat pack, a snake bag, a cryo pack. It includes everything I need, So I mean, I think I don't always include that because that's just on me. I should have the shipping supplies, but I mean, it depends. On bigger snakes are going to cost a little bit more,
Yep. I think the last
11 by 11 by 6 box it's a little bit more,
Yeah, I think the last
$100 list price is ridiculous. Well, yeah,
but I see what you're saying, Jeremy. If you see a $500 snake and they got it posted for $800, or $700,
well,
dude, you're trying to make money,
Yeah, you could see if they're just trying to, just pass on and help the community out, or if they're trying to make a buck. I mean, and then if you get into that and you kind of know that, then it's on you, kind of thing.
I mean, I think
that's where the community itself needs to police itself,
Right. And like the raffles that I do for Paul for P&K Custom Designs and the one I'm going to do for Rando, I don't get anything.
Right.
I don't get a penny. All the work that I have to do for them just to get this raffle sold, for them to get the money, I don't make any money. So, coming across, that extra $5 or $10 that I have to put in for a snake when I do a snake raffle to round up that number to make it even, that's one thing. Who has what for sale right now? What do you want?
Well, damn.
Yeah, and it's really not even in the raffles. It's not. It's about selling your animal. It's another way to sell your animal instead of waiting on Morph Market or whatever. And you're also giving a person a chance to get that snake.
I think
wouldn't have been able to afford it anyway.
Honestly, I think they're amazing. Because you could get into shit. I mean, and that's the thing. You pick and choose. Like, I mean, I'm not going to get into every one. There will people that will, but if you pick and choose and get into the right ones, I think it's amazing.
The only thing I think
$20 and get a badass snake, like hell yeah.
I'd rather spend $20 to enter on a raffle and do like 30 spots than to do $10 and have 60 spots. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I would rather my chances be better by giving me a little bit more money.
Right.
Right on. Jeremy says
I've done
raffles. You guys told me about him. Cool.
What's that?
See?
I didn't hear that. Oh,
right.
Jeremy Davis's comment. Read
Thank
Jeremy Davis's comment or put it up.
Thank you. Thank you, Jeremy Davis. But and I'm not only doing shit for myself, I'm doing shit for other people.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm doing shit for P&K Custom Designs. I'm doing shit for Herpstat. I didn't ask Herpstat. Herpstat didn't ask me to do nothing. And I'm doing stuff for Recoil Reptiles to get their business out there. If they win a badass 5-stall rack, a 5-high breeder rack for $15, you know what? Yeah. Maybe next year they're going to buy something from Recoil Reptiles, right?
Oh,
it might be another rack. Sure. The same thing with P&K. You know how many people have come back, turned around, and bought something from P&K? And that's what it's all about. If you buy a snake from somebody, you give somebody 100% the best customer service you can give somebody, that person's going to come back.
Right.
So it's just but then there's people out there that completely fuck people over on these raffles, and that's why raffles have such a bad name.
Right. Yeah,
it only takes one person to screw it up for everybody.
I mean, we'd thought about doing a raffle for an ARS 5520 rack.
I've thought about that. I have really thought about doing but that's a big ass raffle. We were
going to do it.
It depends on how much you're going to sell the tickets for, though.
Yeah, we were going to do it for at least 50, and depending on who wanted. If some people said 100, but that's not even at $50, that's not bad to win a $2,000 rack shipped to your door, dude.
Shipped to your door.
I mean, come on.
I'd scrounge up the change in my pocket to scrounge up $50 for that.
I mean, and think about it. I mean, that's coming with the that's coming with your thermostat, the wheels. It's coming with everything. You know,
that up my game in a minute. I mean, anybody could use something like that. I mean, even if you already got nice shit, a little bit more nice shit for more snakes. Everybody loves nice shit. You know, it's like. It would be cool to get somebody hooked up like that within
20 spots, $115 ARS.
You know,
there you go. Exactly, 20 spots, $115 ARS. Yeah, I did the math too on that, and I mean that's loading it out. That's shit, and that was shipping to his place. That's about the most expensive. Was about $300 some shipped. You know, because you look at where you're at. I looked at all the states, and the most expensive was like $330. You know, or whatever. So yeah, you include all that, and then all you got to do is say, okay, you won. You'll get your rack in about 16 weeks. That's about lead time, but you'll get it. You know, that's lead time, but
Well, yeah, there's nothing we can do.
But who cares? But who cares?
The other thing too is that you got to be honest with the people. If you know that Herpstat or ARS or Freedom Breeder are behind, you have to be honest with the people, because if you're not honest and then you won this raffle and then you're going to tell them, oh shit, they're 16 weeks out.
Yeah.
You're going to get some pretty pissed off people. You know, so,
yeah, but I mean, do you say don't do it now because they're way overbooked, or do you say let's do it again in July and they're even farther out because we don't know what's
I think you just added in the numbers everywhere. Yeah, you just kind of
right. I was just telling them, hey, you do realize that if you win this raffle, I mean, you can put it in the disclaimer, right? Put it in the disclaimer, say, hey, I'm sorry, but they're 16 weeks out from when the raffle ends.
Well, and the plus to that is too, you're not going to call any company that isn't.
Something more
I mean, I mean, anybody wants any kind of, like a reference or something about, like, well, why are they 16 weeks out? Call anybody. You call anybody for just about anything in the snake world, and everybody's backed.
Freedom Breeder 20 weeks out.
Right
there.
Everybody is. So it's like it's not really out of the ordinary for somebody in this community to. So, if somebody's all like, why is it so late? It's like, I don't know, call anybody else. It's just as late. So,
I was going to order animal plastics last winter, and I wasn't going to get it till March.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So sorry, and the same thing with Herpstat.
Any rack companies, they're all of them.
Well, there for a while last year, sometime they were having a hard time getting some heat tape, and that was the delay on a lot of stuff. And then it just put everybody behind, dude. I
remember when I first looked into a little hatchling rod before I decided to build one. I think it was right when they doubled the company, but they were like 42 weeks out or some shit. And then they like doubled the facility and it switched down to like 24 weeks out or something. It was still Jesus, It was
just
crazy.
so y'all know,
they might be better now. I don't know, but
let y'all know now. More seekers in here. I'm just I'm going to win the sunset, so don't even worry about doing it.
No, you're not.
I'm ready in it. So
I'm going to win the sunset.
Now I asked you. You said you had everything you needed in your collection, JJ.
But hey, having that extra sunset. Come on now. Come on. You can't go wrong with that sunset. And then I got that enhancer of that Ajax, so brighten that puppy up a little bit more. I've been talking with Morph Seeker.
What is it? Is it 1,500? Isn't it? Isn't that what he wants to get? 1,500 subscribers for that?
Yeah, 1,000.
Yeah.
No, I think it was 1,500.
Is it 1,500? Yeah, 1,500.
I thought it was 1,500. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's almost at 1,000 now. It was the last time I looked.
Did they, Heather? Man, see, but they're still cheaper than Freedom Breeder.
Yeah, but what? Okay, I don't have Freedom Breeder or ARS, right? Can you guys tell me what's the big difference between Freedom Breeder and ARS?
Stainless steel.
What makes Freedom Breeder better than ARS or ARS better than Freedom Breeder?
Well, biggest thing I see is it's just saying that Freedom Breeder is a stainless steel,
Yeah.
And that's the only difference I see. I mean, but if you want to go by price, when I looked at the 5520 rack, like we were talking about, fully loaded, everything you can get, you were talking about a $1,400 price difference between the two. and that was being generous on shipping because Freedom Breeder shipping is twice as much as ARS.
Right.
So, and the table, yeah. If you add the table, you get a table.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't think you wouldn't get it on the 5520 rack. It'd be the big 4, like the 7040 or whatever. But
it'd be cool to do. So I'd be in in a minute just because. So all we need is 20 people at $115. I got one.
I could push all. If I finish this raffle, I could definitely.
The only thing is, the only thing is if we
that way it only
tarnishes
my name, not your guys's. Yeah. If something goes wrong.
Well,
we just need 20 solid people.
I
mean that are in the community.
There's got to be enough
that we don't know. If we
I
get
think
20 solid people
there
that
is
are in our community, I think that would be badass.
You see that, Justin? Don't
you? Which one? You didn't win Honey Reptile nothing. Heather's like, I actually did, Yooper. It's already over with. Well, he told me the other night, and I got him on the live. He said something about sending it to me. I don't want to hold him to it, but I'm just saying I got video footage. God damn it! No, I'm just kidding. Now that we said anything about it, he'll be here in a little bit.
I think we should do an ARS giveaway or ARS rack, and a pick of an Ajax.
Well, oh damn! Are you gonna throw a snake in the whole thing too?
I think we should do that.
Damn.
I just got to figure out what gene I'm gonna, how to price that out. If that Ajax is in there, but I think that'd be pretty cool. You get an ARS, you get a herp stat, and you get a Ajax.
ARS custom services is why you would buy ARS. So there you go.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, shipping is expensive for racks, but I mean, if you put it all in there, like we said, we've pretty much got numbers for the whole thing, really. I mean,
you'd probably almost get enough to do 2 racks if you included JDI in there. The people, really, I mean, if you did it $50 a spot at $20, dude, I mean, or 20 people at 50. It'd be 20 at 112.
We'd have to do 40 people at like 55 or $60. But even then,
still, who doesn't have $40 for a chance of a fucking ARS rack?
I'm in either way. I say I'm in.
If you're gonna,
I look over and all I see is a list of numbers in the chat. But, yeah, because as what he said, it would be 20 people at $115. So even
but see, the only reason why Corey wants to be in there is because I said the Ajax. He wouldn't have done it. He probably wouldn't. Oh, he might have, but he probably wouldn't have done it until I threw the Ajax in there.
Chance for what? To win a nice. You're in Canada. We can't help you, Sherry.
Yeah.
That's the other thing that pisses me off.
I don't know if you can get shipped to Canada or not, but I don't know.
Well, it would be a lot more money.
You don't need a snake rack.
I know when I looked December, I was looking. Somebody asked me if they could buy a snake from me, and they were up in Canada. It was like $300 to ship one snake.
Oh yeah, that's why
I agree.
When you do that, you're
I agree
right trying to get you need to sell multiple or send multiple snakes at once.
The people that are willing to put $115 up are serious about it.
I'm with Jeremy.
Yeah.
I'm with well, and just to make sure that we ain't got a bunch of weirdos, I mean, we're all weirdos in a way, but I mean, if 20 people, we could get a solid group of 20 people, I think, that are in this community that will all be able to enjoy the fact that somebody won it that's in our group. You know what I mean? I don't want somebody to win it that we'll never hear from or never comes around or, I'd rather be able to say, let me see that rack Irondogg or, or somebody that we know. So 20 people would be
so when, like say you won it, say JDI, you won.
But anybody's
I'd like to see when you do your live streams,
see the community.
You'd be saying that rack's right here. You see what I'm saying?
It'd be right
going,
there.
You know what?
It would be right there. You're going to see it every time.
I think it would. I don't know. Because I think it's a community thing. I don't want somebody, even if somebody else. Yeah, because it's like Yeah,
or
gotta be 20 people we know.
or
I don't
it
know
could
how
be
we
like
could
this
do
one
that
here.
to get 20 people, but either way.
But hell, I could drum something up on my little video player and do some really cool shit. And even if you did it at $75 a spot,
Yeah, and it's just
75
all about
would
going
be
back
like,
in and
it'd be
looking
more
at,
like 30 people then or something.
going back in and looking at what the prices have went to, because I looked at them like a week or two ago. So
Well, yeah, things are going to change within reason, but I don't know. I mean,
that was completely loaded out though.
But would you do a freedom
luck,
breeder
so
or would you do ARS?
ARS probably.
ARS.
To make it cheaper.
ARS.
Yeah, because like I said, that's 20 people at 115 for ARS.
Yeah, but
if you did freedom breeder,
$1,000 difference or something
it's like
between the racks.
12 to 1,400, dude.
Yeah, difference or something. Yeah,
just in the two row rack. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
Look at Fritz is going to be a snake smuggler.
See, and that would be the thing too.
Yeah.
That two rack deal, that would be perfect for someone like me. That would be awesome.
Look at them putting them out there.
Well, I go.
Well, how many do you have, Jeremy?
Nice. Thanks, Ball Python Love.
How many snakes
you
have?
Everybody in there.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Jeremy. You will have that many.
I mean,
at some point you will be able to fill that rack.
We're talking about we're talking a 5520.
You'll get there. It's not that big a deal. That's 20 racks,
well,
or 20 tubs.
And that's not that bad. It's a 5520. You're talking 20 tubs.
Yeah, 20 tubs. Yeah.
That's not.
It's
we're not
rows
talking
of 10, right? It's two
yeah.
rows of 10 up. Yeah.
So
that would be perfect for my room. That would even actually help me out.
Yeah. So see, look, that's perfect. You said you have 11, but you're trying for 20. You would have the rack to house all 20 of them.
You wouldn't have to build another rack. You wouldn't have.
And the one thing that I've heard too, though, either rack, as soon as every time I hear somebody going into the bigger, fancier rack, they say that the food response just goes up hugely. I think it's just because of so much of the consistency of everything. You know what I mean?
If I'm hosting the raffle, can I put a spot in there?
Yeah, that's the thing, and I don't care about that whatsoever.
I didn't think that was a problem.
I've thought about that for like some of them, but this would be like
because I thought about doing that too, and thought, well, I would lay out of the one if somebody if he wanted to be in it or whoever wanted to be in it.
We talked about that. Like if we could get the same 20, it'd be cool. Like if we could get someone different to host it each time, because basically you could actually get 20 people and just basically have 20 people make payments on a rack.
Hey, I'm just I'm looking at the numbers, Jeremy. I'm a number guy.
Depending on which ones. Yeah. But even then,
you said you have 11 snakes. You're wanting 20. A number says there's an ARS raffle for 20 spots for 20 snakes. Hey, that to me seems like it was made for you.
5 tub racks or whatever with heat tape, and all that crap.
Can you put smaller tubs in that ARS rack?
I don't think
no.
I think they're
it's not the hybrid.
It's not a.
Well, it is the hybrid, but it's the hybrids are just a little cheaper. But it's, we looked at like the 5520, the 7020. I mean, even I think there's the 5520. So, I mean,
I thought the 70 was a 10.
No, they have a 20 too.
Do they have a 20?
But their prices are all a little different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was gray tubs with water bowls already made into the tubs and everything else. Comes with your thermostat. The nice thermostat that goes with it. And
so here's what I'm thinking, right?
We got this guy rolling.
I'm gonna bounce this off you guys. So then, how about this?
5540 is the best deal.
How about this? So, if we do a raffle, right? If I am going to be the runner of the raffle, right? I'll pay my spot. If I lose, the Ajax still goes to that person.
Well, yeah.
Or no, that's not what I meant. If I win the rack, I send the Ajax to somebody else.
You just spin
that raffle.
You just spin a second winner. Yeah, for the snake.
I will put up a single gene Ajax if everybody's down for this.
And just to save it, well, yeah. I was gonna say, to save any shit, all we have to do is just like, if somebody would say, oh, you know, about you being in it or whatever, there's got to be somebody, you know, you could just use their name and, you know, and get your rack. It doesn't matter. It's all the
PayPal works really, really well. You just send it friends and family to somebody to buy an extra spot.
Yeah.
And how would that work? Would you just limit one spot per person to make it fair? I think so too.
Well, with something like that, it depends on how many spots we did. But I mean, if we did 20 spots or 30 spots, I think we should only do one per person.
If you did the 100 spot one, you'd have to be able to do 2 or 3 spots. You know what I mean? You'd have to be able to let them buy 2 or 3 spots. But if you're going to do the short one, you can only limit to one person.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I think the less amount of spots, the better, to just make sure that, you know, it's not as random and just crazy.
Well, that's not true on Punchy, because you can get, if you don't get the hybrid, the levels come already together, just like Freedom Breeder. Yeah. It's the hybrid one that they don't come together. If you buy just a regular ARS regular rack, their levels already put together. You just stack them up and you're done like a Freedom Breeder.
Hey, just throwing it out there, hands up. I don't give a shit if either one of them are fully disassembled. If I win a rack for under $100, I'll put that sumbitch together. I do not care. I'm just saying, I do not care about putting anything together. I'm in.
But no, a lot of people do look at the hybrid, and they see that all the stuff to put together. But if you just buy their regular rack, it's already together in levels, you know.
Yeah, you got to put level per level on. But either way, I don't. For if you were going to win a rack in this kind of a scenario for that cheap, putting it together is like almost a.
But I mean, I understand where the comment comes because you know they're right next to Freedom Breeder, you know. Which is, you know, and don't get me wrong, they make nice
ARS racks are going to be leaving the shop like every other week because you know 3 guys are doing raffles for them.
But I mean, I think to be honest with you,
you know damn well if we did this and it worked out and the person showed it on their channel or page, there's going to be 10 of them already going by the time they show it. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is one positive one, and there'll be 10 more going in.
Well, and I that's why we were talking about doing it on YouTube, trying to do it first to get the people here before we jump to because Instagram, and you'll get a lot of people jumping on Instagram.
That's the thing. One post on Instagram, and you could have like so many people that nobody knows in there in a minute. You know?
Yeah.
Right.
But you have to sweeten that pot to make it better on YouTube. So like, if you throw in a clown or an Ajax or maybe you throw a pastel GHI Ajax in there, whatever it may be, right? That's going to make it better.
On this deal, the snake is all icing. I'm just saying. I mean, just the rack alone to somebody like me would be just. I mean that's a game changer.
Well, see, and the reason it come about is
I get to gift my racks to somebody else. I mean, it's huge for the community.
Yeah, like the loyal subscriber giveaway. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
And how this all come about is I seen a guy do it on YouTube, and I told Justin I did the math on what he gave away. And as many spots as he did it and what he did. And then he also did like you could get an extra entry with these little pre-raffles. He made enough money. He made enough money to buy
weird shit.
2 of them racks, but was only giving 1 away. You see what I'm saying? He made enough money to get him. But see, them people, his subscribers didn't think about it because they were just, you know what I mean? And I was thinking, I told Jeff, I said, that guy made enough to get 2 of them racks. So he scammed his subscribers in a way, but they didn't realize that. You know what I mean? It's all about.
If he had it written down somewhere and they didn't pay attention, he didn't scam nobody. It's
but I figured it up of how many people he had going into that raffle. at the price, and I'm thinking this dude
I was
just
gonna
banked
get
like
into
over
that. I
$4
remember I was
grand.
gonna get into that one, but I didn't like his little side things that he
Yeah.
had going on for
He
extra
had too many-
spots and weird shit. I didn't know what was going on with all that. So I
Yeah.
was like, I'm out. You know.
Because there was over 100 people in that raffle, and I did the
Yeah, it
math,
was weird.
and
It was weird.
and it was like $40 or $50 a whack or something, dude, or even more than that, dude. It was like there was a lot of money coming out of that, you know.
Will be just as happy for the winner as I would be for myself. Good karma's priceless. Hell yeah, that's why I said I'm in.
Corey, you I hate to tell you, buddy, you haven't been subscribed to us long enough. You can't get it.
No loyalty. Well, I mean, the gears are turning, so I mean,
me and Justin ain't seen those super chats from you, so you're really not that loyal. You're just here for JDI and his Ajax. We know.
Only here for the Ajax.
No, I'm just playing with. He knows I'm joking.
Yeah, you know, I think we could, if we could take this off, you know, if each one of us, right, did one, like 2 a month.
Or
so
even
you
one
do
a
one
month,
at the beginning.
Yeah.
You do one at the beginning, one at the end, one at the beginning, one at the end. If you did that just right, you would have the people would, as long as everything went out well and did perfect, you would be so high up in the air for followers and subscribers, it would be unbelievable.
Well, in a sense, yeah. But I mean, you know, I want to, you know, you could do it that way, but I mean, I don't look at it that way. I look at it as everybody that's in our community right here that comes in every week. These people are awesome, and some people can't afford to drop $2 grand on a snake rack, dude.
Right.
Exactly, Jeremy. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'm not saying like having the followers. I'm just saying that or up in the subscribers. I'm saying that
yes,
you would have more people in your shows on a weekly basis.
Right.
Wondering
You're right.
what's going on. Right.
You're
So
right.
then your views go up, and then your followers
wonder
go
what
up.
the next big thing is going to be. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
right.
Maybe,
You're right.
Maybe at Christmas time we give away, you know, or we do a raffle for 2 ARS racks. You know,
right.
You get one contestant for one. So this is how I do mine.
You should have seen Christmas around here. It was pretty crazy.
Oh yeah, it was.
I priced out the Herpstat 6, and then I priced out the 2 Herpstat 2s, and then I priced out shipping, right? And I went from Florida to California, and I found little spots that would bring up, you know, the different prices. You know, so for the first winner is going to win the Herpstat 6, and the second winner is going to win 2 Herpstat 2s.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
So, I mean, if y'all are going to be lucky if we actually do this. That's the.
He's all you guys are going to be like, hell yeah. I think but that's the thing. If you get the right 20 people, or, you know, 30 people in it, however many we do, yeah.
But this is where, you know, where you need to get some YouTube up, because it's got to be a deal that they got to be subscribed to your YouTube channel as well, you know.
Yeah.
And that helps you get some subscribers as well.
Like I said, though, the first one is going to be the only one that's going to be personal, I would say. Because after that, everybody's going to want to be in that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like everybody's going to want to be in
But I mean, that would be fine, because then you could drop the price down a little bit after that to enter. But the first one for your loyal people, you tell them, hey, this is what it is. You know, you do a lesser number of people. Let these people that really, it's definitely going to change their life. You know what I mean? I mean, it'd change mine, yours, anybody's life. You know, I mean,
hell, I would love to get rid of all my fucking melamine racks. But
and you know me, I'd squeeze out 4 or 5 videos on the one rack.
Oh,
you know what I mean? I'll make a video on how I got it, when I got it, putting it together, what it looks like afterwards, you know, everything. I make like 5 videos.
He's in Minnesota, Fitz.
Yeah, I'm in Minnesota, Rochester, Minnesota. And if the Canada people wanted to do it, you know, I could always just, you know, you charge a little extra for a drive time. I'll have it shipped to my house, and I'll drive the 6 hours to the border.
Yeah, you gotta meet me at the border. If they even let you cross. They'd have to cross probably.
Yep, they would have to cross.
Yeah. Canada's pretty light though. It's not as bad. there's that super chat. You can't give him no shit now.
Oh, really? Triple C? 99 cents? You couldn't even put one extra penny in there. What window are you talking about?
99 cents.
Hey, it's the thought that counts. I appreciate it.
Right.
Oh no, it's awesome. Yeah, for sure.
You didn't have.
What window are you talking about, Fitz?
What window is...
I can cross. Everyone loves a Yooper. Yeah, he's got a boat. He can take it across on his boat in Michigan.
Depending on where they're at, yeah.
He's in the UP.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the window thing is and all that.
Asking for a friend. He goes, and what window is your snake room? Asking for a friend. You get into joke like, look at you.
I get Corey must be trying to find a way to get into my house.
Holy shit.
I'll be right back.
That is awesome. But
why can't you? You can always join.
Why couldn't you join? That's yeah. Anybody, yeah. You'd be one that should be in there.
Yeah.
Up and comer, brand new, buying snakes and shit, getting into things. That'd be good video for your channel. That'd be good exposure, and it'd be good for your, snakes in general.
Right. Oh yeah.
That's the whole point, was to try to, especially the first one, to try to get us.
Yeah.
The community.
Because after the word got out, after you did one, it would go fast.
That's like I said, yeah. If it goes off good, the person gets their shit. It's all announced. Everything's all good. There'll be 10 more rolling right. With 10 other people doing everywhere. They'll be everywhere after that.
Well, but it's a trust factor here too. I think.
Because I was just gonna say it's gonna attract some scam artists too, because that's a lot of money.
And people know, I've done raffles and I've upheld every one of my raffles. Any raffle I've done, it's always went over good.
Oh,
and people got what they want.
You're a sneaky
snake. And same with JDI. Every raffle he's done, people know they get what they get. And I think
we got it plenty bad.
That's where it all falls down, is the trust. Because there is shady people out there. I mean, did you get them stickers yet, Nikki?
You're still worried about them damn stickers.
Well, yeah, because goddamn.
I know, that's funny, but yeah, I think that would just be amazing. Yeah, I got shitty luck, but I'm in there. I'm in there for sure. I'm gonna build me a combination PVC using ARS.
Is that after you enter the raffle and don't win, or you
Trust me, send me your money.
Hey, you know what? If I'm going to be doing a raffle, I've already been burnt once, and I've had friends burnt once, in raffles. I won't do that to other people. I won't. I was so, and you guys saw me on Instagram. I was so fucking excited to win that Herbstat 6. And I know I'm not getting it now.
Right. And it is. I mean, but you got to realize, as soon as you burn somebody, you're done.
Oh,
yeah.
You're done.
Yeah.
What did you gain out of it? A couple $100?
Exactly.
Really, what did you gain out of it? Because now you'll never be able to come back. I don't care what you come back under, what name, people are going to know who you are.
Because you're going to have a face at some point.
Yeah.
You're going to have to face the music at some point.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, but that kind of money, though, it's gonna bring some bad, I'm sure.
But I mean,
somebody's crooked ass is gonna try to do it if they see somebody else do it successful.
But see, that's the thing, we're not doing successfully. We're not making any money off this. We're just trying to help everybody else out in the world.
Exactly.
Great. Well, I'm glad you got them. That's awesome. Because I figured if
you not sure what the shipping would be, they are big and heavy. Has anyone been banded or muted tonight? No, why?
No,
That I know of.
Not that I
no.
know.
Why?
Of.
What's going on?
That's kind of what I was thinking. What's up?
Oh, no, not tonight. They're I mean, they were.
Oh, I was gonna say I think I know what you're talking about.
Last
now.
week they were, and they're not here. No, but nobody else has. No.
What happened last week?
Just had a person that was coming in some lives, and they crossed the line, and a few of them, and yeah, and so he got banned. So just you got to play nice sometimes.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, there's a time and place, and there's
oh yeah,
some
joking
things,
around, have fun is all good, but you can't go too far.
Yeah, some people take things the wrong way, dude. And
look at John. He's like, I'm going to drive to ARS to pick it up.
Hell yeah.
That's fine. If you win, that just knows that we get a little extra cash in our pocket for that shipping. Then,
right?
For sure.
What is that? $100 a piece?
He crossed my line and I got on the shit list. Yeah, he's on the shit list of I think everybody now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
he's on everybody's shit list.
I'd be down to doing that. I'd be down to hosting that.
For
sure. One of us three could hold the PayPal account or whatever it is, and just whatever happens. Let's make some magic.
That ain't no shit. That I'm in.
Right.
I'm in. I just need to know where to send my money.
I would probably sell a kid for that.
Yeah.
Damn, Yooper's got 6.
Well, even Wiz said that. I'm about 6 hours from my house from the ARS factory.
So if Wiz is 6 hours, so I must be about a day away from there.
They're in what? Are they in Indianapolis or Indiana?
Yeah. I must be a day away.
But honestly, if you were in this and somebody was able to pick it up, then there's got to be some kind of a little extra that they could throw in with that money. You know what I mean?
That was loaded. That was loaded out, dude. That was loaded.
That with the goodies.
That was with all the options. When I was looking at them, I mean, why not?
They could put it into extra tubs or something like that.
Why not?
Extra tubs for them.
So you could do the raffle that I was going to do for P&K. Somebody can get a free logo.
Yeah, or stickers or whatever.
You could buy gift cards to Sticker Mule or whatever it is.
Because even it's like $300. If they're saving $300, they can use that and get extra tubs or something.
$300. We'll just give you we can do you a snake credit for JDI.
All right.
He's all right.
Well, hell, they might as well spend it on a snake.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying that you could do it. I mean, it could, if you wanted something extra, because when I looked at the price, I had the casters on there, I had the gray tubs with the water bowls in it. I had the nice thermostat, to go on top of the bracket for the thermostat, everything, listed on it. That way, you were getting the full package.
Munson isn't blue in 10 seconds.
All right, Justin or Jason, that's that thing, man.
10 more seconds. Okay, I'm not playing 10 more seconds. But no, I think it'd be amazing. Like I said, I just need to know where to send my money.
Yeah, I think we just need to sit down a little bit, talk about it, and
I'm gonna need that 20 back that the wife gave you though.
That.
I'm be needing that 20 back.
What are you talking about? That want to help. That want the snake rack.
Yeah.
That's it. That's his spot on the snake rack.
Well, in reality, I don't get the full 20.
Well, we know. Yeah.
So, I could only
14.
send you maybe. Yeah. So we'll see.
You could set him 24.96 or 19.96.
No, I only get 14 of that.
Yeah. They take like 30%. 200 each. What do you mean?
200 each for a spot? That's getting a little steep for some
people. I think he's looking at the 55-40 racks.
Oh, the big one.
The big one, which you could do a big rack too,
No, the 20 is good. I'd want in on a 20. I think a 40 is too much for me.
I think, and see, that's why I think it is why it's at a 20, because some people don't have the room for the 40, and a 20 is a nice starter rack for a lot of people in here that don't have a lot of snakes. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Now you could always do a bigger one later down and maybe put more people in there.
Well, yeah.
Once you got shit going and everybody knew what you were doing,
Yeah. Oh no, I would do Jason. I would do the 50-40s or 50-20 or 55-20s. I was just saying when yep, the 40 is 7 foot tall. Yep.
Either one works. Spin that shit. That's what I'm talking about. I feel the same way. Spin that shit.
Let's see here. Got 19 watching. Y'all pay tight.
I'll do it. All you got community shares and shit.
Yeah, 19 in here.
You're ready to do it in a minute.
19 in here. Y'all send your money right now. We'll spend that shit. We'll do it tonight.
The 20 would be perfect. Start for me. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I only have 3 right now. Well, yeah, the 40 would be like too big even for me, because I don't even want 40 snakes. I mean, it'll probably happen, but I don't want 40.
But you got to think about it though. That's for adult snakes. A lot of these people that have hatchings, they're going to have a hatching rack too. So you got to realize this is they jump from one to the next. You know what I mean? And that's where most of them could probably live most of their life. I mean, unless you just got a really huge females. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I have a 4,000 gram female, so
right. Well, of course, but I mean,
and she's a bit more than that now that she's got eggs and about to lay. Getting up
on top of there. It's tall. Trust me, I had to get on a step stool.
I used to tease Donnie all the time about getting on his ladder and shit. I kept thinking that damn fan was going to hit him in his head.
Oh. Yeah, because hey, I
the
turned
angle
that thing
was weird.
off.
He'd get on the ladder and shit, and it looked like that damn fan was like this far from his head. It was like, holy shit, man.
I kind of like
a little guy. He's up there trying to get that top rack open.
I kind of like the guys that's got the bigger rooms and they just do the half stacks of like the 70-40s or 55-40s and make them like tabletop high all the way across.
Yep.
I kind of like that setup, more than
you set two 55-40s right next to each other.
Yep.
And have them have your work table on the top.
55-20.
I that would be pretty cool.
See, the 55-20 would be sweet with all the males.
But see, that's the thing, Corey.
I could keep the 170, the 70 rack for any real big females. That'd be beautiful.
But see, that's the thing, Corey. You would be able to get rid of your other racks. You would. I mean, I would downgrade. I would get rid of my melamine racks just to have that 55-40 or the 55-20. Sure. I would throw my I'd fucking light them on the fire right now. I don't care how cold it was outside.
Watch them burn, huh? Make my first YouTube video.
I take all the heat tape I take all the heat tape out of it and fucking burn it.
Well, see, when I upgraded, I just I passed mine on to a new breeder that was just wanting to get into it and didn't have nothing, so I gave him my melamine racks. I mean, that was a good. That's where I started.
If you want to come pick these heavy bitches up, you can have them.
Yeah, but he was,
He said, if I win that shit, somebody can have these.
But I mean, but that was the thing. I put casters on mine.
Right.
And
I put casters on one.
And he got a 28 quart rack and he got a 70 quart or a 41 quart rack. So, you know, I mean, he was set, and you know, I just figured, you know, that was kind of the way to, you know, that was me paying it forward a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I just thought that was. I mean.
But so how are we incorporating the price for the Ajax though? Because that's another $800 for a single G Ajax.
Yeah, Corey. Corey said he's going to spring for that one because that's all he's here for is Ajax.
And you know, and that's the other reason why I'm on Instagram, and that's the other reason why I'm having such a good time with this community, because like people like Corey, you know.
I was like, who's Larry? I was looking up. I'm like, oh, I remember who Larry is. Larry's the blue chair sitting over there empty.
That for the G. What's the G?
Sure. I was just reading that. I just read that.
What's the G, Punchy?
I think she put an extra G in there. That's what Drum said too. I'm sure Drum said the same thing. You know, No Limit's saying, "Yep, you're just throwing that in for a bonus."
I think that'd be fun. I think that would bring a different side of the community. If we could get this to go and, you know, do one raffle a month.
I'm fucking sold. Where do I send my money? I feel like I'm disturbed here. I just need to know where to send my money. I'm in already. I'm sold.
Well,
all we need is some fresh numbers, really. Just
yeah,
and work it out and see how many spots we really want, you know. Irondogg's the number guy. He'll shoot me all this shit tomorrow. He'll be like, if we do this, this, and this, and I'll be like, okay.
You know, I can make all the videos and all that shit if you want me to. I'd be happy to help.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's the thing. We can't. That's the thing. It's like we need to see how much actual, like, we need to do something like a live or something and do some kind of an announcement here on YouTube and see how many people we'd actually have that would just like are ready to do it now. Because if we just outright start doing a bunch of posts and videos, there's going to be a ton of people.
Well, you know what I mean? Would you guys, you know, on your heat rack, like Jason and you guys, when you ordered your ARX racks, did you do the 5-inch or did you do the 8-inch heat on your racks?
I would do the 8-inch.
I was gonna say with the longer tub, I'd do it 8 no matter what. I think.
Right. Well, I mean,
it's a longer tub. I would do it.
It's a lot. It was a bigger upgrade. That's why I asked them if they did it or not. You know.
Oh yeah.
You know, if they did
that. I'm sold. How much? But yeah. Ready.
Just wondering what they did if they went with the bigger size heat or not. You know, because that I mean.
How much? And if the 8 to the 5, I mean.
Well, if you 5 is it comes with 5. 8 inches is $170 more.
Damn.
Well, I mean, I'm just asking because is it if they have if they have the 5, how do they like it? You know what I'm saying? I mean, if it's
sure.
I mean.
Well, that shit we need to research. For sure.
That's what asking people who we want
to get whatever's best for anybody.
I think
money.
I think, but you would almost go to the best part of it, you know, and so
because of
they don't have then they have the 8-inch and they don't have to worry about as much heat issues, right? And if they have the 5-inch, maybe they got to worry about some more heat issues. Maybe the room is colder or whatever the issue is. If you already have the 8-inch, you don't have to worry about it.
Insulated crystal 4 or 6-inch. What?
Well, he might be talking about the 70. They got the 70 maybe. So. Well, it says with E upgrade, with E upgrade, or goes without E upgrade, with E upgrade, or with 8-inch E upgrade. So you could go with the 5-inch insulated, or you could go with the 8-inch insulated, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I see what you guys said, you know. But I mean, you know, even with the thermostat, you know, I don't think you'd need anything over a Herpostat 2 on that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it only has two. It only has 2 spots for pros.
Yeah, but you got 10 tubs, so you know, do you want to split it in the middle, or do you want to run, you know? I mean, you could throw a 4 in there just to say here's 4 spot for a 4, but I think a Herpostat 2 would be fine with it.
You couldn't do it. You can't do a 4 because they're sold out till freaking June. So you couldn't do it. You couldn't do a 4. You'd have to do a 6 or 2 2s.
Well,
that's why I did. That's why I did.
Maybe not. ARS might not be sold out though.
Well, might not, but that's the whole reason why I did the Herpostat 6, and because I wanted to do the Herpostat 6 and the Herpostat 4, but they were sold out of 4s, so I had to do 2 2s.
It comes with the power strip, so you can unplug what you don't use. Nice. Yeah, I get the 8-inch anyway. He said it comes with a power strip, so you can unplug any shit that you're not using. I can't even talk anymore. After 3 hours, I'm like, but yeah, I think we're ready. let's do this. I don't know. I don't want to be any part of that because I'm really bad luck on any of that other side. I just want to know where to pay my money, and I want to wait to win.
Well, Chris, you and I can. I mean,
all right. So if you wanted, if you got a 50/20 hybrid 10 level with the 8-inch insulated upgrade, the 50 series tubs with cup holders, a Herpostat 2 thermostat, and shipped to Justin, which is Yakima, which is $330. That's the most expensive shipping. $330, whether it be to Justin or Oregon or whatever. Yeah. It would be $2265.18.
Then you got to tack on the money for the Ajax, if that's what.
But I mean, but even just for the rack, you could figure out 20 divided in that. What's that come to? 2265.18 divided by 20. Anybody got a calculator?
I could get a calculator.
What is it?
8 is better for bigger snakes.
2265.18.
5 is perfect.
125.83.
All right, so just say 130.
Yeah.
Or 126 or whatever. It don't matter.
So
it's easier to round up to, you know. I mean, but that's what it would, just for the rack. That's what it would cost for 20 spots. Is what I'm saying. That is their new price. Yeah. So. Well, and I see what you're saying, Jason. The 8-inch is better for bigger snakes, ball pythons. 5-inch is perfect. Not my words. I'm not in on the Ajax. Just want the rack.
Well, I mean,
I would say
that would be up to the people, I guess.
I would say if you're just doing a loyalty giveaway to people, the first one maybe not do the Ajax. The second one, that's where you bring in the people that would. You know, a little boost, you know what I'm saying? A little hoopta.
Save that for the big bang of the second one.
Oh yeah. But I mean, I think, you know, that's that's what the 8-inch. I mean, if you didn't want the 8-inch, we could go back to 5 and it don't make shit. But that'd drop it down a little bit, you know.
I think doing the 8-inch would be a better deal for,
because I guess it depends where you live at and what your room's set up. And I know not everybody's got the rooms at 80 degrees, you know.
With the longer tub, I mean, I don't think the 8-inch is going to hurt anything.
I think it'd probably be better off to do the 8-inch and be done with it. Okay, Fritz, right. We got it. You don't like my Ajax. I get it.
No, I hit the wrong one.
Right.
But I mean, I guess that's true. I mean, that's a nice snake for sure, but I also got to look at, would it fit into everybody's breeding plans? You know, or is it something that they might want to go further on into, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know some people just don't get stuff because.
Well, yeah.
I'm just messing with you. I think that'd be a pretty cool deal. I think that would be, 20 spots, or maybe even cut it down to 25 spots.
Yeah,
and
even dropping down.
They
a little
are
bit.
long tubs, yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean they are. They're nice, I mean, like I said, I've seen Donnie's racks. They were nice, and I think they're cool.
I know the only reason that Corey would do it is because of the Ajax. So
right.
That's all the fine details.
I'll make sure to send everybody that's in it. I'll make sure to send them stickers. We'll each send them stickers.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Whoever comes in second place gets a free pick out of my Teespring page.
If I won, I'd take all I could get.
I don't know. I think we should work it up. I don't think it would need much publicity if we only did 20. We could move it to like 30 spots too and make it a little bit cheaper even, because I think 30 we could still do, I'm sure, as far as in the community.
I think I think if we just put it word to mouth out here for the first one, I think it would come really quick,
Well, the whole thing is we could just set it up and we let people know that we want in it that are close or whatever, and then if we need to fill some spots, I mean, I'm sure it ain't going to take but one post over on the Instagram.
Mr. Promotion over here to have it filled up in an hour.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. It wouldn't take much to get a post out to get people in it, I'm sure.
No. I'd rather the snake laugh out loud. Sticker joke. Ha ha.
I'll take rack, snake, shirts, stickers, magnets, whatever you want to throw in.
Alberto,
I'd take anything. He can't be in it. He wins everything.
Alberto and Angel,
he wins all that goddamn money.
They're pretty much would be in it just because Ball Python Love gave them the money to enter.
Yeah.
From winning his goddamn
$5 yesterday. Damn.
I'll take a rack, snake, shirt, stickers, magnets, whatever you want to throw in.
I think I just need to know where to spend my money.
I think if you did 30 spots at 75.5, 75.50.
I'd just round it up to 80.
Yeah.
Because, what if I'm off, off just a little bit, or,
and that goes back to that question that Jeremy asked earlier. $400 snake for $600 raffle. I've been in raffles where, I've done raffles where I screwed up on shipping, and if I didn't have that extra $5 or $10 per person, I probably would have fucked myself. But
and that would, I mean, if you said 30 spots at $80 a piece, $80 is reasonable, and that's
30 spots
at $80 a piece.
Yeah, I looked at 30 spots. It was like 70 something or whatever. But
I'm gonna have to go smoke a cigarette. You keep smoking that much, man.
Well, I'm getting, we're talking about this. I'm just driving me nuts, man.
That ain't no shit. When I used to smoke, when I get to talking, like if I was excited about something, it's like you just start chimney smoking.
Yeah.
It's like
I don't even think about it. I don't smoke like Todd, dude. I only smoke like a pack of soda. Todd smokes 3 packs a day, dude.
That's crazy. What's 25 people? We need
TNT.
From TNT.
Oh God, yeah.
He said 2.5 to 3 packs a day. I'm like, are you serious? He goes,
I'm always.
What did he say? His grandpa. He said his dad. He said his daddy's grandpa smoked a carton every 2 days. I'm like, God
Holy
damn, dude.
Shit.
I get smoke 1 cigarette in less than 5 minutes. I could not do a carton in 2 or 3 days.
Yeah,
I'd die.
That'd be just insane.
I mean, if I was out drinking, I could smoke a couple packs.
Oh, yeah. Of
course.
But
I mean, not
25 people would be $92. They say you charge everybody $100 and then bang, a little bit of money for somebody.
I think that
call it good.
I think that
25 people, $100 a spot.
I think that'd be perfect.
I'm not, because it comes out to like 92
Yeah,
bucks.
Heather,
Like, whatever.
exactly.
You call it $100 each spot. If there's a little bit of extra money, whoever runs the raffle gets the money. Who cares?
Yeah. Or we'll put it to a shirt to give them, or whatever, or whatever.
Yeah, we figure something out.
If there's a little extra left over, we'll spend it for a shirt, or something. Or whatever,
Something. But I think that's what we should do. 25 spots, $100 a spot. I just need to know where to send my money.
If everybody thinks that's a good idea, at 100 a spot, 25, put a thumbs up in the chat.
Yeah, look, Fritz is in. I'm in for 100. Yeah, I think 25 spots because it comes out to $92. I think it's fair. I think if anybody puts any time into something and all that bullshit, if they make a couple bucks in the end, who gives a shit? I don't care myself. So I think the 25 spots, $100 a spot. It's crazy, I mean, I ain't got $100 to be losing, but damn, that's the game.
You ain't got $100 to be losing, but you don't have $2,700 to buy a rack with.
Exactly. The reward is enough to where I'm gonna have to strangle the wife for that 20 back. And
I think
I'm in.
You just got to get in your grandpa. You just got to get in old Grandpa Trump's money that he sent you, and you be all right.
They don't ever send enough to save nobody, so
they send enough to get in a 6 $100 raffles.
Well, that's true. But still. But yeah, I mean, I think it's amazing. I think, especially, that's the whole thing. I think I sound weird when I keep saying that I want somebody in the community that we know to win, because I mean, it's like to where we can all enjoy the fact of who won it. If somebody that we don't know just wins it and we never hear from them again, it's like, I don't know. It's like, I want to know that, like, somebody has it.
Whoever won, I want them to make a post, thank you to Iron Animal Show and the JDI, or whoever. No, it's thanking because they, hey, that puts it out there, and it's not about getting people. It's just saying, hey, I mean, I do the same. I do the same thing.
And even if we did this and it went off like a fucking like a match, and we're doing this, it's a lot to behind the scenes to do raffles. It's, I mean, I sit on when my raffles are going, I sit on the couch for hours making these stupid, just these 1x1 screens.
Yeah.
You just need me to go check on it for you?
I appreciate the stickers I got from Justin.
I'll go look at it, dude.
Right on. What?
He goes, I'm in unless I get an email soon. Chris,
check
I need you to go check on the snake. White lip python.
Send gas money.
I mean, any excuse to go to Bob Clark's is fine with me.
Chris, so yeah, he wants Chris to go check the snake out for him.
Hey, any excuse for me to go to Bob Clark's facility?
Yeah,
I'm down.
So I don't know. I don't want anything to do with the financial side of it. I just want a whole bunch of support. I'll share whatever I need to do. I'll post whatever I need to do. But I still need to know where to send my fucking money.
That's something me and Chris are gonna have to work out.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, but I think we could get 25 solid people. I really do. I mean,
yeah.
Like I said, and that's the whole thing. It's not a hurry. Anybody that's in it's got to know it's going to take a while to get the rack. We see how many spots we could fill up in a short amount of time, like I said. And if we need to actually make a couple posts, I'm sure it wouldn't take long to fill it anyway. So,
nope.
What I'm trying to say is you guys need to hurry up. I'm just kidding. I am just kidding. But yeah,
let's be serious right now.
It's amazing, yeah. What?
Because
I'm serious. I'm in.
No, listen to me. Because if we talk about this after the show or tomorrow or whatever, who in the chat is 100% sure they'd want in it? So we know right now how many people in here would want to be in that.
Punchy, John Moe, Fritz, I know he wants it.
I have 100 each to Chris and Justin, so I get 2 spots.
You only get 1 spot.
Yeah, this one you only got 1 spot.
But yeah, I'm in. I'd want in.
Nick's in, Fritz.
Yep, hand up. You want it? Okay, there.
Pinching, I know Jerome would too. So there's 2, 3, 4.
4.
Yeah, I'm John. In. Derek's in.
5.
in. Alberto said he's in. Done. Like I said, I don't think we'd have to go far as the advertisement goes. You know what I mean? As far as doing a bunch of posts and stuff, I don't think we'd have to. And even if we did, I think it would be one post from any one of the three of us, and we could get a couple people in it to fill it if we needed to. I think.
I'll tell you what.
You know what I mean?
This is what we're gonna do. Me and Junior's gonna talk tomorrow. And can you come back on Wednesday's show?
What time?
Same time.
You don't even have to do the same time. I mean,
no, I'm just asking. Or are you busy Wednesday? Yeah,
no,
anytime.
I'm off at 5, and my wife gets off at 6:30, so I would be here about the same time I was here tonight.
Okay.
5 minutes to 7 or so.
But yeah, I mean, he wouldn't have to be here right at the start of the show. He could come in a couple hours into the show if we just need to talk. Yeah. So
I mean, he's gonna. We're gonna discuss it, and then we'll launch it off Wednesday. Is what I'm saying, and everybody can. And but I want that way we can get everything. Who's doing what between me and him.
Here's what I'll do. I will. Whoever wants. So not everybody's Instagram gets blown up at once. How about everybody that wants in? I'll send me a DM, and I will put everybody in one chat for that. I'll put Chris and Justin, and then everybody else that wants to be in. You send me an Instagram. I'll start with that 6 or 7 or 10 people, and then when we go live Wednesday, and I actually get to, and I'm actually in here, I'll send that post to everybody saying that we're going to start now, and then that those, and then it'll be one post. It won't even be a post. It'll be just a one chat message for who's ever PayPal will be there, and then, are we going to are they going to each pick their own spot, or is it just the order they come in, or we just? I just say it's just whatever number they come in, and then we'll, when we go to,
we can do if y'all don't like the wheel, we can pick it out of a hat. We can do however the pick wants to be fair to anybody. Because I know some people think that wheel.
I think we should probably pick numbers, because there's going to be somebody that's going to want a certain number. So just if it's available, you can get it. If not, then
I think a random number is assigned, because then there's going to be 20 people wanting number 13 or number a certain number. I think that you don't even do the wheel spin on it. I think you pull it out of a hat. Shake it up and pull it out of a hat, because. I mean, or whatever you all think, I mean, if you want, whatever you all want to do.
I don't think the wheel's bad, especially if it's only for one spin. It's going to be random anyway, and if it's only one spin, there's no way to duplicate anything.
Shuffle it all up, all the numbers up before you even spin.
Yeah,
we could do that or something, but I don't think the wheel's bad. If we got 25 solid people, it ain't going to matter. Yeah,
just put the names in a hat.
Albert thinks the hat's the best way, hat or whatever.
I mean, because I want everybody to agree on it.
Hey, everybody's saying pull it from a hat. I don't care how we do it myself.
Because
I'd say pull from a snake tub.
Yeah, because if everybody agrees on one way to do it, then let's do it that way, because then they're all agreeing that it's fair.
Yep.
Well, and you got to remember too that there's only 15 people in here right now. When we first was talking earlier, the stream was up to 25, 26. So I mean, we could probably almost fill it with just who was in here anyway. So,
we had 34 thumbs up tonight. So I mean,
maybe I'll say something in it tomorrow night, because all the shows basically get the same community. So I'll say something tomorrow about it, that to look out for Wednesdays, live, if you're interested in this kind of thing. So maybe I'll say something tomorrow.
Because there's people
like in the peak
Todd,
of when,
TNT wasn't here. Bob, KY was working tonight. I mean,
Kurt would probably get into it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Kurt would be in a minute. So like I said, I'll mention it tomorrow night on my show, and then by Wednesday I think we'll have 25 people, because we have 10 in here already probably. Yep. And then there's 10 or so people that are probably in here, or that was in here earlier, that would probably
rules are the biggest thing. Rules.
Yeah.
Yes, there will be rules.
Yeah, and I don't know if I could list up some.
I think the first one's going to be a little bit easier on that because I don't think we're going to get anybody that's really going to be freaked out. We got to have something written down, or somebody's got to. Because I'm
look, start talking about snake racks. Look who jumps in.
No,
there. Put my name down in there. Welcome back.
Yep.
Welcome back, Jerome.
Earlier, but
how you doing, Jerome? Did you have a nice nap?
The first one will have enough solid people in it that you know. That
I am Punchy said, "Hey, you better get on this, Jerome."
Yeah. Well, I think it's a cool deal. I don't know.
I mean, first, Jerome, can you get into that, or because I got to ask. I mean, you're in that clique right there by Freedom Breeder. I don't want to get you in trouble and get you booted out of that clique.
But yeah, I think that's a decent plan. Like I said, and I'll say something tomorrow because it's all the YouTube community, basically. I don't know.
So Justin gets on this one, and then I could get on the next one, and then if Chris wants to get on the next one,
if you want to get on in this one, you can. I don't care. It's up to you.
I got my pocketbook tied up in that damn Zuati right now.
Oh, I bet.
But yeah, I would be happy to help you guys out.
Yeah. We wouldn't rat you out that you dropped $100 on there, Nikki. But you can always say, "God dang, honey, you didn't build my shit fast enough, and I just want a $2,300 rack shipped to the house, and saved you from buying wood and building a rack in your time that you would have never got it, and it would have been way better."
You just, if it comes down to it, you say somebody else bought you the spot. Don't worry about it. If you need to use me, we're fine. You tell them we got you the spot or something. If you got
just PayPal Justin the money, and then it's all over with. I ain't got to worry about it.
No, don't PayPal me none of the money. We're PayPaling it to you.
But yeah, I mean,
but we could use the story though. It's no problem.
Yeah. I mean, it and this is going to be one thing for the community if we did this once a month.
Yeah, because I think once a month is fair because some people that's still a lot of money, even on I mean, but I think it's a good way to,
I'm gonna have to do an extra live stream, try to raise some money now. Thanks.
But good thing I got my super chats before we started this, huh?
Oh yeah. He's already got his entry. He already got his entry tonight. He's rolling.
No, I'm just saying that they're gonna go down after this, ain't they?
Yeah, no super chats. People got to buy entries.
Yeah, super chats don't count.
Speaking of Tuesday night, tomorrow, I'll be needing some help to get a sneak.
Well, and exactly. And
all proceeds will go to my entry.
And exactly. If you won, you cannot. You would have to wait a year before you can re-enter one. I would say at least a year.
Yeah.
Because I know people's luck, like Justin. He'd win 2 in a row.
Right.
Who? I got the shittiest luck ever. What are you talking about win 2 in a row? If I won 1, I'd be ecstatic.
Yeah, I mean, because he wins all kinds of stuff.
I never win nothing.
Yeah, you did. You won a credit.
I did. One time I won a credit. How much shit have you won? When I first met you, you were winning 8 snakes from raffles and shit.
You talk about your luck, Justin. I won a fucking Herpstat 6 and I didn't get it.
Never got it. Yeah.
So you want to talk about luck, brother?
Yeah, that does suck. Yeah, that's the thing. There'll be people that'll take advantage of what we're doing too. I mean, it'll suck. But see, I'd rather people. Yeah.
Fritz, do you know how much I am working Ajax this year? I have. With a 4-month break in the center, I have 10 females. I've spaced it out that he gets 2 months and 2 months and 2 months off. So 6 months he's gonna, 6 months roughly he's gonna have off.
Nikki. I don't win shit. I wasn't that did win the credit. But
if you're into albino, Fritz, I am gonna have Ajax is 100% head albino. If you're into Desert Ghost, I'm going to have Ajaxes that are 100% Het Desert Ghost. If you're into Black Pastel, I'm going to have that. If you're into, just the regular Ajax, I'm going to have that. Mojave in the fall, I'm putting it with GHI Mojave. Hopefully to hit that GHI Mojave Ajax.
Oh, there you're talking his language now. He likes the Mojave and GHI.
Oh, the GHI lesser female that I just got a lock from. Fritz, we could talk, brother. I've got a lot going on with Ajax.
Clown?
No clown this year, no pied. Next year clown and pied. I couldn't get my hands on the right pied. I just didn't want to buy any pied. I wanted to have a specific pied.
You gotta have the right pied.
Right. I couldn't just. Anybody could buy a normal pied across the board. I wanted a specific one, and I just couldn't get my hands on it. So,
of course.
But next year I will be doing clown and pied. Oh, and I'll have Ajax. I'll have VPI Xanthic this year. So, I'm doing it. I'm going to do it as big as I can, and I'm going to throw it out to as many people as I can get it to. And, when you see that first Ajax post up on Morph Market, it's gone from there. I'm not trying to knock anybody's wheels off. I'm not trying to do anything spectacular. I'm just doing what I think is cool and what I want Ajax to be in. So, if I had clown and pied visuals this year, I would definitely be doing that. I think I'd probably even skip VPI. I would probably skip a couple of the pairings this year just to do the clown and pied. But
you know what I just thought about? That Hardwick's going to have a raffle for a ARS rack. Tomorrow morning. You know what I'm saying? That sneaky snake is listening.
But it's going to go. I'm going to take it as far as I can take it. And if I fall over, let's see your DG. Okay.
Let's see. It's show and tell. No, I don't have one. I'm going in here for other reasons.
She's 1,455 grams. So they've locked once already. So
nice. Only put you on solo, my bad.
Oh no, you're fine.
That was your bad.
Nice.
She eats Mondays and Fridays. So
nice. I'll be right back.
Damn, Larry turned his back on us. That's right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go smoke real quick. I need to have a smoke break.
Oh, now look at that. Now I'm all by myself. See? All of a sudden, just like that, by myself. How's everybody doing? I'm ready for the raffle. I won't win, but I'll donate my $100 for sure. I'm just saying. Hardwick is out of the room. I see him building on soon. Oh, yeah. Watching. Todd Audrey, welcome. I'm all solo tonight, just kind of rolling in there. How you doing? Jason, you see that Todd was doing some live streams the other night? Showing us some critters. He went on with Ball Python Love and with Sherry. And that damn Irondogg drove, our guest there to smoke because he had so many, he had to go have one because he drove him to go smoke cigarettes. Jesus. I'm all excited. I got my $100. I'm ready. Well, first I need to win the $100 on the live stream on Ball Python Love next Sunday. Unless I get sleepy in my old age. Oh yeah, it was late. It was late. I know 200. I don't need the 200. I'm not greedy. I just only need one. I only just need one. But we're gonna have to up that giveaway because if we enter this on Sunday, this Wednesday, we're gonna need your giveaway on Tuesday. No, we can't do it on Tuesday. Damn it. Well, I'll just hope for the best. So is this planned and shit? Was like the last time I leave, were they joking like, hey, as soon as it comes back, we're all going to take off? Well, I hear one of them. I hear one of them's back.
What did I miss?
There we go. Nothing. I was just sitting here talking to myself by myself. I told them all that Irondogg drove you to smoke because he was chimneying over there.
Yeah. I had to have one.
Can do this. We can't do this till after the 14th. We can't do this till after the 14th?
That's Valentine's Day.
So if this all goes off like a flying sack of rocks, if we get this all going off good, the next raffle that we do for the ARS, we'll top it off with the Ajax.
Yeah.
I
think after the first one, as soon as people hear about it, there's going to be a bunch of people that want to be in the next one, I'm sure.
Yep. We'll top it off with the Ajax. We'll try to cap it at, $100 a spot. Try to work it out however we can work it out that way, so it doesn't get too high. But
you just add more spots. Whatever we got to do to do the math out. I'm just a publicity guy.
Right.
I'll do marketing. I don't know, something.
And you working tomorrow, Junior?
Yeah, I work tomorrow till 5. No, I'm off tomorrow. All day.
All right, I'll send you a DM tomorrow, and we'll touch base and talk about it. We'll go over everything, and then
yeah, it's got to be. I know like the first rule's got to be you can only win once,
right?
And then you got to make sure it can actually fit in somebody's house. That's going to be the other tricky thing. Somebody goes in and they got a 2-bedroom apartment,
Well, that's on them, though. I mean, it's getting shipped to whatever address. You don't provide an address, then we'll pick another name. You know what I mean? I mean, can't you take that in half, though? Doesn't that come in 2 pieces? 5 and 5. I thought
it's the hybrid is all in boxes. It's not. You got to build the whole thing, dude.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why it's cheaper than the regular rack.
Well, I
see
don't
what I'm saying?
Together. I'm just saying. No, I didn't know if you could do two sections instead of. Does it have to be built all together as one, or can you put it down into 2? I know with the casters, you only got 1 set, but.
Well, you'll do each level together, and then you'll build another level, put it together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you and I will hash out all the details tomorrow, and I think this will be fun. YouTube subscribers only. You got to be subscribed to YouTube in order to be a part of the raffle.
Right.
To your channel, I should say.
Well, and yours too. We'll make them your channel too.
No, I haven't posted anything yet.
It don't matter.
Well, yeah, but if you ever do, it's a little jump start to somebody who will see it. When you don't, if you put out a video with 0 subscribers, remember it doesn't get suggested to anybody.
Right.
You got to have somebody to suggest the video to start with. So anybody you get now is just a plus.
and then all you have to tell them is make sure you have
provide measurements and shit. Yeah, like Heather said.
Yeah.
But I mean that's kind of on to each their own. That
you got you got to have. It's got to be. You got 24 hours to respond to one of us.
Yeah.
It can't if you don't answer within 24 hours.
Well, I think it just should be to one person, not 3 different people, because if somebody doesn't get the message right away, I think it should just be whoever's controlling it. They got to get a hold of them.
Right. Sounds good.
But like Heather said, you can provide measurements. But if somebody's getting into a snake rack thing and they win it and it shows up at their door, they can't just like get a hold of one of us and say, "Hey, I can't take this now." That's kind of on them, you know. I mean,
well, yeah, I mean,
and then too, and if you are building it, it's gonna fit, because if you put it together with 8 levels and you run out of room, then you got spare parts. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean,
well, no, you could do 2. You could do 5 high, 2 racks. Just one won't have casters.
Yeah, just one. That's what I was asking earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is if you could do it in half.
Shit,
and all you'd have to
going to be a big deal. That's too.
And then all you'd have to do is you could actually call up ARS and just order the bottom level with the ARS with the wheels, and you could just do that way too. But we'll let everybody know the measurements and everything of that and everything else. So
for sure, I just saw Jerome's message. Yes, I would love to do a pied of any sort to Ajax. I just, like I said, I ran short on, because I'm buying somebody's collection, so I ran short on money to get extra visual pieds and stuff like that. So
right.
And then, getting into the Zuati gene that I had, and all the stuff that I put forward for that. So it's I've spent a lot of money this year, more than I ever thought I was going to spend in my life. But
yep, the bottom panel sits on a Easter cast.
Yeah.
Right. Cool. Well, guys, we've been at this almost 4 hours, 3.5 hours.
Yep.
So I know Justin's starving to death over there.
I'm all excited. I want to get this going, man. It's amazing.
Well,
I got shit luck, like I said, but I think it'll be great.
I think it will. We'll get it all hatched out tomorrow. And
yep.
Hey, if anybody here is watching, go over and check out Sherry Lynn Madcat. She's doing a live. She hits 11 people.
Yeah,
she's giving away a T-shirt tonight.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go over there and see what's up. But make sure to catch tomorrow night's show, because in YouTube, whatever you guys figured out, work out. If you want me to announce or let anybody know anything tomorrow, let me know before my show, or just announce it during the show. Whatever.
What's Sherry's last name?
And then Madcat. Well, I don't know what her last name is, but
that's what. Yeah, that's her YouTube channel.
Fitz has got her link in the description right now.
There you go. And that's
so
the measurements of the rack.
Head over there, let them know Iron Animal Raid if you go over.
33.25 by 77 high. That's deep, she said. So
right on. But no, I think that's amazing. So like I said, if you guys have anything that you want me to announce or let people know, let me know before the show, or come to the show and let me know, or whatever.
I'll hit you up and let you know.
And then we'll promote Wednesday, and then that'll be crazy. All right.
JD, I tell everybody where they can find you at before we leave, buddy.
At JD Pythons on Instagram.
There you go.
Close enough.
And if y'all ain't swap stickers with this guy, get on it, because he's got some big stickers and they're awesome.
I tell people about it all the time. It's like the most dominant sticker on my wall. It's like that's big, huge.
So,
thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey, I appreciate you coming back on with us tonight, and all right tomorrow, and we'll work it out.
I enjoy what you guys do, and I love what you guys. I love how you guys are. So anytime, man.
Cool.
Right on.
So tomorrow 7 o'clock on Justin's channel, and then we'll go from there.
Right on.
Oh shit! Tomorrow I've got that live. Oh, I forgot. I got that live with Reggie tomorrow. That's 7.
Fine. I'm going to hit you up before that. You're off all day. You said.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah,
so I'll hit you up before that.
All right. Peace out, guys. Thank you. Love you.
Yep. Peace.